Hey everybody, we're live. Hey folks, I am David. This is High Shelf Gaming. We are joined tonight with the Consave crew as part of our every other Friday Mass Effect game. What is that called? Is it bi-weekly?
Yes, bi-weekly. It sounds like it shouldn't be called bi-weekly, but it
Because
is.
isn't that like what is the thing where it's like happens twice a week?
That's also bi-weekly. Give me both.
Oh, see, that doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
It feels like there's a technical word that says happens every other week.
That would
Double
be...
monthly. Okay, takes jokes. I'm into this. Double monthly on
Double
Fridays. we stream Mass Effect with the bi-monthly. Boom. Bi-monthly on Fridays.
That's what it is.
But everybody thinks it's bi-weekly is what the internet's telling me.
Yeah. All right, cool. Internet, way to save us. All right, so we're doing this every other Friday, and when the Consave crew is not here playing Mass Effect with us, they are on the Consave playing some Cyberpunk. Taylor,
Yes, we
you
are.
run. Why don't you talk a little bit about what y'all are doing over there?
Yeah, so... Sorry, she was yelling at me. Go.
Bye, kitty.
Oh, no, she's stuck in my headphones. Oh, gosh, Biscuit. It is wrapped around your leg. Okay. Yeah, we play Cyberpunk. Obviously very professional, and we're kind of wrapping up to the end of kind of our first full story arc, first season. It's getting insane. We're gonna have probably not like next week, but probably the next one, a guest star for the foreseeable future that everyone here may know.
Yeah, he's currently has the best mood lighting. There,
Yes,
Casey.
very moody.
I'm getting my full-on supervillain.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Casey, I think your camera is frozen.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just really
there it is.
hard. Oh,
There it is. Your hand was in
Moody
this good pose, so I thought you were just holding it real well.
Yeah, no, I'm actually holding it really well. I'm very comfortable right now. I got calamari right here, and
Oh yes.
We were talking about Grunt. I have Grunt.
Oh, that's good.
nice.
Whenever I get stressed, Grunt is who I go to.
I have no stress relief animals, so it just stays. That's fine.
Same.
Just internalize it all.
Same. Yeah.
Builds until you just like die, I guess.
Yeah. So those of you
Bottle
who
it up.
are familiar with Vinton, you want to go and see what's at the Consave in the next couple of weeks.
Heck yeah. I'm so excited. I'm going to talk to you about it, Casey, after I prep the next session this weekend. I'm super pumped.
All about it.
We're merging the worlds, folks. HSG
Yeah.
land and Consave land are
It's
one.
all
Like we're all one.
Linked together
the
by
MCU.
the strongest chain link, which is
I don't know
Vinton.
about
This is all part of my master plan of where y'all can't get rid of me because now our worlds are connected.
See?
So.
Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. Who
Yeah.
says this wasn't our master plan? It's like both of our master plans are all coming
There
together.
you
at the same time.
There we go.
The hope is that it ends up more like the MCU instead of the DCU.
Right.
Or the DCCU, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
See, their acronym doesn't even work.
Yeah, see, I'll
Yeah.
take those billions. Thank you from the MCU.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah, I'll take this. Take this. But yeah, that's going on. That's gonna be exciting. So next Friday will be the ramp up, and then the next Friday we'll probably have it, and it'll be super cool. We also have Tomb of Annihilation next week and every other Thursday. So the same weeks we're not here. We got two things going on.
Oh,
So
smokes.
yeah, and then just a bunch of fun stuff coming out.
Aegon.
Pre-recording. Yeah, Aegon. Oh my god, guys, man, so much stuff. We're playing Aegon now. We pre-record those and release them every other Tuesday.
Mhm. The every
and
other thing is
then-
really easy to maintain. Like,
It's
folks,
so nice.
You're hearing a lot of every other stuff going on our channel and on their channel because it's like our lives allow it. That's what it is. Our lives allow
Oh,
it.
Giagos is in chat today. Now he knows about Vinton.
Oh.
That's right, Jargos. I'm coming back.
He's coming back.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Get the
every other week we have
clipping hands
Aegon.
ready.
We're
Mhm.
also working on some other just little one shots. Like next Tuesday, Blair and I are doing a little solo one shot. This Saturday, we're recording a one shot. Casey's also gonna be in that. Look, we're just trying to steal Casey, guys.
Yes. Hey, I get it. Everybody wants Casey. Yeah.
Yeah.
And on Saturday morning, you are going to be making characters with my wife, Kelly, and Katrina, and and Hannah.
Hannah.
Mhm. Along with Blair.
And me.
Yeah, you're all gonna go make a new D&D game, which is super exciting.
Yeah.
You have a Kickstarter coming in.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be wrapping up their editing at any point, and then we'll get it. It's Hit Point Press, their new Heckna carnival, creepy carnival setting. It's supposed to be very like 80s horror movie-esque, where it's like kind of campy, kind of goofy, kind of spooky. So it should be fun. And it's all set in a carnival.
That's gonna be great.
So,
I
yeah.
hate
And girl
clowns,
gang.
so that'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Oh,
it's
I
like
do too.
all ladies taking on the carnival clowns of chaos. Or
Yes,
whatever
yes,
they have in there. I just like alliteration, so I
So much.
just go with it.
Yeah. No, me too. Believe me.
Yeah, every week I try to figure out how many words that start with the letter M you add to the Murder Mavens book club.
Yeah. It's a very long sentence at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to wrap up our announcements, tomorrow afternoon, we are going to be streaming as part of GaryCon, which is the convention in memory of Gary Gygax, who started role-playing games. We're going to be streaming for GaryCon some cyberpunk stuff with Taylor and James Hutt from R. Talsorian and John the Wise and Wandering DM and Patrick from Two Brothers Gaming. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a big cast. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to talk about running games in the world of cyberpunk and all that good stuff. It's going to be super awesome. We're doing that tomorrow afternoon. Of course, there will be VODs on YouTube for anybody who misses it. But that is going to be a great show. We did it for Gen Con last year, had a great time with a smaller group. And so I'm really happy that we have all of these great people contributing for tomorrow's stream. So definitely come in and check that out while we do it. And then tomorrow evening, we're going to be streaming Aegon. That's Ethan's game. Running some Aegon action.
It's not my game, it's our game.
Our game. That's right. And we're on to
National
our
Anthem.
fourth
here.
island?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys did 2 starter islands, and then Sparrow was your first like further island, and then now we got another one.
Yeah, now we're gonna get. Oh, and
It's
we got the
not-
new module, the new compendium from the folks over there. So we got a lot of new tools to play with, and that'll be a lot of fun tomorrow.
So it's the way it's set up is like the compendium gives you like the book basically, and like a bunch of tokens and maps and stuff to use. The module gives you all the islands as like character sheets.
Yeah,
which makes my job. It basically removes my job. I'm now useless.
Yeah.
I just show up and I click things, and then you guys roll things, and then that's it. You know, that's it. There's no more prep work on my side.
That's amazing.
I just show up.
That's fun. Super fun. I think those are all the announcements. I know there's a lot, but we have so many things that we're doing, and we just love sharing that. We're super excited about tomorrow. And then last announcement, is Monday we're going to be doing Shadowrun, run by Katrina. And then on Wednesday is the Brindlewood Bay, run by Michael. And so, yeah, those are all the things we're up to. This weekend is super busy for us. We're doing lots of cool stuff. And, yeah, I think Vinton... Casey, whoops. See, that's a thing. That's a thing, man. I've called you Vinton for a year, and now I have to call you Casey.
I mean, Vince just Casey at 12. Just turns up to 12.
It's just turned all the way up. Yeah. No fear of death. Yeah.
No fear of death.
So yeah, let's get into it. Casey, take us into the world of Mass Effect with our game tonight.
All right, y'all. This is the world of Mass Effect. As our lovely crew is sitting in their areas on the Intruder. First, let me stop. Let's introduce who we are today. Blair, why don't we start with you?
Hi, I play Dell. I am sorry, who apparently is like in a leader position. Not real. I mean, I guess, but whatever. yeah, that's me. That's it.
All right. Right. See, I'm doing the thing. Next is Kevin. I'm doing the mic thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am playing Lauren today, the ultimate workout motivational character and spokeswoman for Vorchata. And probably only user, but hey.
You're definitely putting our kids through college. That's for sure.
Right after that is Ethan.
Well, hello. I'm playing Valorm Lujic, the Solarian scientist, and of questionable ethics. Questionable. You could question them. We're not gonna. The jury's out. My renegade points are not so much ambiguous, but the jury is.
The jury
yep,
is leaning heavily guilty right now, but
but there's that one dude who just won't.
Yeah.
And
like in 12 Angry Men. He just
Yep.
won't put you down. Yeah.
The one
right.
the one dude is like he stood up for the Vorcha.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Standing up for the Vorcha means something.
Right below me.
Mm-hmm.
All your research subjects must be treated with respect. That's like ethics 101.
I mean, drowning them, but you want to be respectful to them. If
You want to be, you ask their permission first, and you compensate them justly. That's like the rules.
I love it. Right below me is David.
Yeah. So I play a whole tribe of Vorcha. And today, my Vorcha looks a little different. I put my hand up so you can maybe see the color contrast a little bit. I'm no longer playing Drax tonight, who I played in the last couple of sessions. I'm playing Frex, Frex, Frex. And Frex is different than Drax. And so, yeah, I got to swap up the voice a little bit. But I think Casey's going to make me bring out Drax at some stage. So, like, that'll be fun.
It's going to be right in the beginning. So
Sweet.
Joy's playing an entire tribe.
And at the very bottom, last but not least, Taylor, who do you play as?
Me, I play as Renos, the Drell assassin, the master margarita maker, the hype man to all, the soon to own Hawaiian shirts. What? She's got a certain taste.
And so this is our crew, ladies and gentlemen. They are the Obsidian crew. Last week or 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, our crew went on a mission. They were able to accomplish it in an unorthodox way, and now they are sitting all back on the ship. Y'all have been relaxing for a couple of days, but it seems that the ship is being more busier than usual. It seems like more materials again loaded on. There hasn't been a lot of missions for groups to go out on. Almost like Camus is planning something pretty big, or it looks like you guys might be leaving station soon.
Well, we got that like engine schematic that was super elite. So, like, who knows what's going on there?
Oh yeah, and that could play. Well, it will play into it. But you guys as characters don't know that. You guys are just like, it's been really busy. We haven't had a job. Del, you get a personal comm from Camus and be like, Del, I need you to come to the meeting room and go find Drax. I need him as well.
The only thing you hear back is just and then she'll just hang up. But yeah, she'll head down to where the tribe is. Just gonna never really know. It doesn't come down here too often.
Yeah.
Like just, every once in a while, and doesn't exactly know how to like alert them. So she kind of just like.
I feel like we'd have some kind of like rope you can pull, and like way deep into the hive or in the warren, there's like a bell or something that rings. Like that's how they're told that there's somebody that wants to talk to them, as opposed to just come in and do a random ship inspection of the power couplings that we keep fucking up. So
If this was a movie, it would just be like one of those like super cool like weaving single shots, just like going back through the whole spot to the bell, just in the back. Yeah, great.
cool.
So she.
Yeah. So yeah, I think one of the Vorcha we haven't met yet shows up. Let's pick on. Let me go grab my sheet here. Let's pick on Yek. So Yek, she shows up and kind of opens the door and is looking with the big shoulders kind of hunched, and she's got the like leather armor with the bandolier of like explosives, and has her big like teeth out, and she kind of looks over at you and says, "Del, yes."
Hi. I need Drax.
Okay, yeah. You stay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then she runs off, and you see her like kind of amble down, and then Drax comes. And Drax is in his yellow stuff, and he kind of goes over, and there's this like beat up locker, and he kind of looks at you and says, "Del, yes, ally, yes." And he's got the little yellow piece of glass you gave him, right?
Yes. Oh, I have mine too.
Awesome.
I made sure. I probably don't keep it like on me at all times, but I knew I was going to see Drax. I was like, oh god, gotta. It's there.
Yep. Our friendship glass.
As you're standing there, Dale, you notice it's way hotter than it usually is, and that's because Sifo was able to finish the lights for the brood.
Oh,
so
sweet.
there's a lot of heat coming from that area.
Sweet. Oh man, y'all. The Vorcha brood getting what they need. That's what we need. That's exactly what we need.
I only want to keep feeding the Vorcha. I want to see what happens. Like, this is a great idea, David. I just like, I'm gonna feed that. If it blows the ship up, it blows the ship up.
It won't be this ship that gets blown up.
Is that foreshadowing?
I'm just saying.
100% foreshadowing.
I'm just saying. So yeah, Drax goes over to the locker. Foreshadowing. Stop it. Stop it, Ethan. He gets that like busted up rifle out of the locker and the like vest of like the bulletproof vest or whatever, the armor, and puts that on.
I think we're just talking. I mean, you might need that, but if you don't want to wear it, you might not have to.
Puts it back.
Sorry, I should have said something. My bad.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. And Drax eagerly follows you wherever you're going.
And I figure we probably like chat a little bit as we're going, just like, hey, remember a few weeks ago that was crazy. Whoa, good times. We almost died, but then we didn't. Great.
We didn't die. Yeah.
We didn't die.
It was the best. We got paid, and now Brood have lights.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. We'll make many healthy, strong Vorcha now. Yeah. Survive direct UV exposure. They do. Yes.
Great.
Good for space.
Good. She's like, doesn't exactly know what that is going to mean for the future, but okay.
So you guys get to the command center.
Cool.
I already put y'all on that map. Cool. I was looking. Like, are we on that map?
Oh yeah, we're on the command center map. Boom.
Unfortunately, I don't have pictures. So you guys come walking in, and you see Camus. You see Camus. You see a larger male, a human, in a black with gold outlined tank top and camo pants and boots tucked in. And on the other side, you see a Hispanic female with one of those, whatever that cut is, where they had the mohawk and it's flopped over to one side.
Oh, like the side of the head is shaved and it's like just a faux hawk.
Yeah, a faux hawk.
Cool.
And it's got, you could tell it's got like techno hair going on with it because it has gold inlay as well in it, and all you see they got their backs to you guys, but you can see on the female that she has nothing but like a bunch of Hispanic tattoos.
Cool.
Like a bunch of old English style tattoos on her back. As they come in, and you notice, Dell, that they're watching your recording from your mission status. Like,
Oh no, people watch those? Uh-oh.
Absolutely, it's a briefing. It's a briefing. So the doors open, you see all of that. Camus turns to look, and he's like, Dell, excellent, and Drax, excellent.
Dell knows that this is like who this is, right?
You would know that this is Owen Force and Rosemary Force of Gold Squadron, the 1 and 2 of Gold Squadron. Yes.
As soon as the doors open and she sees, she's just like, "Oh shit!" It's like immediately, like
when you say that, you turn. Rosemary turns around with that wry smile. It's like, "Oh, Dell, how you doing?"
Great, super good, doing great. You know, killing stuff, taking things. Good mission shit.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Actually, this was me and Owen are quite impressed with this last mission.
Drax is just standing there, and like a big like flake of skin like sheds off of his cheek that's like been burnt by all the UV light that's going on down in the war room. and Drax doesn't like do anything. It just kind of falls, and Drax looks at it and then watches back at the meeting while he sheds.
Yeah, you out of all, nobody react.
Good.
They're quite the crew of the intruders are quite used to the quirkiness of the Vorcha.
Perfect.
So Camus is like, so we were looking at your last mission report, and Arya has contacted us. Apparently, Ashley needs the rest of her science crew. But I'm gonna send gold in. Your Camus is trying to figure out the nice way. Owen steps in. He's like, your briefing was a little light on detail.
What more do you want? I said what
know.
happened.
Yeah, but what was the forces? How many were there? Where was the location? Like,
Okay, we were in a standoff. Do you think I had enough time to count every gang member that I saw?
Yes, but you should have been able to at least give me armor color or gang insignia in the report. He's being very matter of fact. He's not coming off like condescending. He's just being very matter of fact. Like,
oh, Dell's taking it condescendingly.
Oh, absolutely. He's trying not to be. He's not being he's like, it's just being like, yeah, these are just kind of the things we need to help identify the group so we can go in there and get the scientists or attempt to get them.
Drax adds, I could smell that they all eat burritos for breakfast.
Important information. Thank you.
Camus is like, that brings me to my point. We do need some more information, Dell, if you can remember. But also, we're going to need to borrow Drax.
Are you sure?
Borrow? Vorcha work. Vorcha get paid. No borrow.
Well, Rosemary's like, I like this one a lot. He's smart. You will get
Drax is gold. Drax is gold. Look, skin gold. Yeah.
Trade.
Spoken like a true. You see a chuckle come from Rose, like, spoken like a true mercenary. You will be paid. You will be compensated for your time, but we need your tracking ability.
Yes.
Yes.
You like your coffee black.
What's up? What was that again?
Oh, Drax says, "You like your coffee black."
I do. She's she's like, it's the only thing that we can get on this accursed station.
As his big like head holes, open and close and like breathe in the air and like sniff.
Dell's gonna like squat down and like get like face to face with Drax and just be like, "Does friendship blast mean nothing to you?"
It means much, but for your work, what you get paid.
Whatever.
Come on. Like, you see him just do this, and he's like, Dell, don't be like this.
What? Be like what? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not being like anything.
You're being a little immature about this. We're all a team here.
Yeah. Whatever. We're all team. Yeah, great. Team Obsidian forever. I don't know what you're talking about.
You see Owen roll his eyes like, oh, for the love of all that.
What?
Look,
You got something to say?
Look, Dell, just give us the information so we can do our job. You did a great job on this mission. You got mission success. You got us blueprints to engine that very, very few people knew about. I mean,
Approval from you.
Approval from me. I'm praising a excellent job. I don't understand why this hostility is coming towards us.
Whatever. We know we did great. Team Obsidian, we know.
Yeah.
He looks over at
Watch Obsidian too. He's got like the black mouth.
Dell's just gonna glare at Drax, just be like,
this is getting us. You see Cameron's like, this is getting us nowhere. Look, Dell, as your commanding officer, what else did you notice at the end of the mission?
Blair's gonna remember. Hold on. We saw. She'll relay all this. Not excited to, but she'll just relay like, yeah, the symbol with the wings, and then like as they were leaving, like the large group of them that were showing up afterwards, talk about the Drell assassin, Zeus, and all that kind of stuff. So she'll just kind of let go of all that information. She's like, see, you could just ask me. It's fine. Don't have to critique my video. Thought it was just for Camus, whatever.
All of the videos all team leaders submit videos. All team leaders have access to set videos. If you want to go look at Owen's team's videos and reports.
Oh, if I want to go look at Owen's team videos, yeah. If I want to go see an example, thanks.
Rosemary's like, what is your deal? What did we do?
This is why we're Team Obsidian. This is it. This is all of it. You know what we need to call these guys?
I'm just looking through the window, like just drinking.
This is why we call those guys burnt sand. That's why we call them burnt sand, is this right here.
All right. Well, Owen's like, okay, so Warehouse 34, cool. That's interesting. So they don't work for Blue Suns no more?
Didn't look like it.
Interesting. On the Drell assassin, do you know his name or her name?
Ares.
Yes.
Cared
very much for Zeus.
Yeah, like Rosemary's like, yeah, that's Zeus's boy. I heard y'all messed him up pretty bad.
I bit his neck.
Jack did a great job.
Did more than that.
Uh-huh. They shot him too.
For y'all to take down Zeus like you did, you're obviously pretty good at your job. That was from Rose, and that was condescending. Like, she seems more surprised than anything else.
Very, very violent.
Dale's just like glaring and like turns to Camus like, are we done? Are we finished? Can we be done?
He's like, oh, for the love of God. that enough for you to go off of? He's like, yep. And they get up and they walk away. You stay. Drax, go with them.
Yeah,
Del,
yeah.
as they like walk out, she's gonna be like, "Have fun finishing our job for us that we started, and we did really well." And
We're not finishing the job. This is a new job. You see Rosemary just give you the middle finger walking out.
if I was human, that would be offensive, but it doesn't mean anything to me.
Drax.
Yeah, you're in a car. You know what it means. Bye.
Drax only has the 3 fingers, right? The big 3 claw fingers,
Yep.
right? And you see him trying to work out the middle finger gesture, like he's looking at his hand as he's like leaving the room. Like, what is this that they're doing? I want to figure out how to do it because it clearly means something. So yeah, Drax leaves, but he's figuring out this new gesture.
Right. That wasn't necessary. You didn't have to be that contentious, Dale.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Anyway, got a new mission for you. This is the main reason why you're not actually going to finish the mission, and I'll put in gold because I got another just as important mission for you and yours team.
Damn
We're
straight.
going. Don't let it go to your head. We're going on a recovery mission. Top secret one at that. How familiar are you with the famous SR-1?
I have heard the name.
Yeah. What if I told you that through a lot of money and a lot of backing from the last SOS, we might have found that ship. We knew
Great.
that everybody, worst case scenario, everybody knew that it went down somewhere in the Omega Nebula, but we couldn't figure out where because, the Alliance is real cagey about that kind of stuff. So, through a little bit of sleuthing and the help of Sydney, which you would know is also the lead scientist for Gold Squadron, we ended up backtracing, and I figured it would be a perfect mission for you guys. Simple, easy. The payout is that we get the drive core, or what's left of it. Not really getting paid on this one in a sense, but maybe we could sell it once we potentially be able to figure out how to copy that to our ship. Give it a gift. And you guys get more renown and get more famous because, you helped found the Norm. You say? Uh-oh.
Oh, did we lose you a little bit there, Casey?
Yes, I for a little bit. What did Blair say?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
She was about to. She was about to say something, but yeah.
Where is this? Where?
First, go grab the rest of your squad, and I'll give you the briefing. So, what's up?
I was gonna add. I wanted to add one little thing about Drax before we move on, if I could. Taylor, you mentioned that Rhinos was like outside looking in, right?
Yeah.
So I think that like Drax passes you on the way out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're like gambling buddies. So Drax looks at you and says, "Oh, what is our script? Like just credits, right?"
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Drax looks at you in like kind of a quiet tone and says, 100 credits. The big guy dies. I don't think he's gonna make it.
Fuck it, I'll take that bet. We'll see.
Okay.
The guy isn't Owen?
Yeah.
I
Drax
know
has
I'm giving him 100 credits.
Yeah, okay.
Drax thinks that Owen is gonna die this mission. Not that Drax is gonna
Look,
kill him. He's not trying to kill the guy. He's just saying, I don't think he's gonna make it.
I've seen Casey's Legend Keeper email. I think that character's very safe.
That's like a very safe character.
I mean, Drax is about to lose 100. That's fine.
Absolutely, no.
But Drax is betting against the guy for show.
Absolutely. But go back, because I don't know what it's like. Go collect your team so I can give the briefing to everybody. But I will give you this, and you see he brings up a photo, or he activates a holodeck and go to make visible. Did that come through?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What a gnarly looking planet.
We'll be heading to. How did we say we're going to say this planet?
Alchera.
Alchera.
Sure.
So we'll be heading to Alchera. Woo!
Whoop,
But I'll
whoop.
give you the rest download once everybody else gets here.
Dell's gonna just like look at another planet for like hang in there just for a second and be like, okay. Also, it's not my team. This whole leader, like, we are Team Obsidian doesn't need a leader. We're a group. We work together. Just letting you know. Just saying.
If Dell, this is your team for now.
Ooh, and she's just gonna get finger guns as she like walks out the door, just like, okay. And then also be hella scared as she like walks out the door and Renos is right there and just go, shit. Why are you everywhere? Sometimes it's kind of scary.
It's literally my thing. How to go in there with those two
Assholes.
I wasn't gonna say it,
Wow.
but yeah.
So strong.
There's many sides to every situation, okay?
And ours is right.
Ours is the right one.
Exactly.
You can tell because we're the main characters of the story. So
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You guys have as episode 1 said.
Yes,
Y'all have
they
character.
warm.
Y'all have character art.
Dell's just gonna kind of like put and be like, I think they know Team Obsidian much better than Team Gold. Doesn't matter about the name. They were scared. They don't want to mess with us. They're doing our they're like cleaning up. They're cleaning up our mess. So
They're on
None of
cleanup duty.
yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty
that
great.
sucks.
None of that's true. I love it. There's probably some other crew members are like, that's not true.
Yeah, there was just like someone walking out at the same time as Dell, like, no.
No.
And I'm
Actually,
like,
Camus
yeah,
is
screw
walking
those
out.
guys.
I love Mike that Camus is walking out to go get some more information for the meeting, and he just looks at it like, no. As he walks behind Dell, like, no.
Whatever the like conversation tree path is, we're just picking Renegade every time. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Left.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're needed. We got a mission, so I don't know if you want to hang out here or do we maybe to like to just like heighten the good, strong, powerful vibes I'm feeling right now after that.
Yeah, after you totally kicked ass with your words.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I couldn't hear it. It's soundproof, but it looked like you were.
Yeah, the presentation was nice. What we could do is right now, kind of like, you remember those like old clips in like the movies where start off with one person, then another one, and we just like as a group go collect. Yeah, and then we like walk in and Camus will be like, oh, like I was wrong.
Yeah. I feel like it'll be a little less impactful because we won't be in slow-mo, but I will go get some music to play and that might help.
I mean, we could just walk slow.
Camus, shh. You don't know what we're doing.
I mean, I know you're really fast, but you have the capabilities to turn it down, right?
That's not how any of that works. Camus hasn't left anymore. He's like, that's not how any of that. Go get your team, Dell.
I just start walking like really slow.
Dell's just gonna like glare at Camus for harshing her vibe. Damn. And just like come on, Renos, let's go. And then
Aren't you like
Okay.
almost 200 years old? Like you're past this teenage stage stuff, right?
It's all
Age is a
gonna-
construct.
Age is a construct.
I'm glad you say that, and I was like, I'm glad you're reading the book that I gave you, but like, no.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I walk fast.
Dell's just like making her own music, like bow, 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 like backing up.
What a weird swan I got.
Right. I guess
You're gonna
we
end up dropping into an early grade.
sorry. So I'm guessing, do we hit like
Go in
Balaam
order.
first? And-
I was like, what a. In reality, if I'm thinking of how the ship is laid out, you would hit Valorn before you would hit them, and then the crew quarters are further back. So,
Okay.
but do it in whatever order you want. Your bestie and the Vorcha get the mad song.
You may want to go to Lauren first. Just saying.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Birds?
Yeah. So we'll go back and then move up. So go to the end.
So once you get closer, you realize that there's loud music playing from Lauren's room, and it's 80s Jazzersize music.
Yes.
And as you open up the doors, you hear a very like intense, like looking at each other is Frex and Lauren is saying 1, 2, hands to the sky, 1, 2, swing those hips, and pose. And then they pose at each other.
And Frex is in full makeup. Frex is in full contour makeup, like purple with black, and has like really put a lot of effort into his face today.
Dell's gonna like
I
turn
just
to
like look
at
behind Del, like
Dell's gonna like look at Renos and be like, we tried a new hobby last week and I think it's stuck.
Hmm.
It's really fun.
it's
though.
a good color on you.
Yeah, thank you. Contours, very, very important in makeup. I make video and share with other Vorcha.
Whoa.
Can I?
Yeah, and
We have
and,
similar
like,
skin texture.
my makeup will help you. Yes, and then it will use his Omni tool to like send you the feed to his makeup tutorial videos, his Vorcha makeup tutorial videos.
I just sit in the hall and start watching it while Del works.
There's 4 of them right now. Is you get to see Frex's journey through makeup.
Oh my God, congratulations, new subscriber. What?
Yeah, does a little dance.
Okay, we need. I want a name.
Oh, the YouTube page name?
In
Oh,
Oh no, we lost you, Casey.
Oh no.
we're losing you, Casey.
So, what is the? Oh,
Oh.
why are we losing me?
Oh, you're good now. You're
Yeah,
good
now
now.
you're back.
Yeah.
I'm still.
You're not allowed to
There's
lean
a
all the way
delay 'cause
back.
it just
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it doesn't like me doing that anymore. I can't be cool anymore. So
That's right.
So what is going to be the name of the YouTube of the Mass Effect? Like, what do we want?
Oh yeah,
Great
yeah.
question. Great question.
Oh geez. Okay. So
I feel like it needs to be a playoff of like relays.
yeah, because like they do a mesh, right? Don't they call their like local networks meshes or something like that?
I think so.
Something like that, but it's
Mhm.
it's all the extranet. It's all considered the extra.
Okay. Yeah. So like,
Extra relay.
how about like, well, chat, help us out here. We need some kind of chat. We're gonna leave this to you. We need a name for the Mass Effect YouTube that all my makeup tutorial videos are on for Frex.
Yes.
Fucking Jagos. Russell Simmons? Really?
Yes.
Slowly. I
Well,
love that.
We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. Yeah. And Frex currently does not do clothing haul videos because Frex has not been told about the power of clothing and dress, only about the power of makeup to command respect in a negotiation. So Frex is trying really hard.
It's looking good. That color works great.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is a dumb question, but did you put any points in wardrobe and style for this character?
So right, I'm not really changing up the skills too much, but I think you're right. I think I need to do where is wardrobe and style? I'll shuffle points around for Frex. And then
I'll tell you what, because I wanna
Oh, personal grooming.
wanna
It's
see
not
how
going to be
good-
wardrobe and style because Frex doesn't know about clothes. Frex is still wearing the straps
Right,
of leather, but personal grooming, yep. I'm gonna
I'm gonna go ahead and give you 2+ points on this, and we can delete them later because I want to see how well you look.
Yes.
So let's see how well you do. Let's see how well that your makeup hold up after a good workout with the all powerful.
Oh, you want me to roll it now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I just want to.
All right.
I want to see it.
Yeah, is that 24-hour all stay?
Oh yeah,
type
10.
base?
It is not good. It's like runny.
It's not good. It's not good, but it's not terrible, right?
That's true.
It's
That's
not
true.
terrible. So the main stuff right here is good, but like just under here, you're starting to get that like weeping from the eyeliner.
Oh
that
yeah.
you would get.
Yeah.
So that you starting to get that. So you don't look terrible.
Right.
You
But
probably might-
like every human is like, oh yeah, you gotta start that over. Yeah.
Yep.
I was just thinking, I'm like, this is too close to home. This is now blurring into real life. Am I okay? Okay.
So good. Yeah. So yeah, we're jazzercising and finishing up our set, I think. A routine here.
Y'all didn't tell me it was what day is it? Y'all doing this every like Tuesday or something?
Every other day, and you just see that Lauren is still going through it, but like still talking to you, but like still jazzercising.
And Frex is following along.
Commitment. It's a lot of commitment for me. I don't know. It's looking great. You guys, you guys, are you close to done? Are you finished? Are you not to harsh your?
I mean, we technically have like 25 more minutes. We've been going for about an hour, so like, I guess we can be done. What do we need to do? Still, remember, jazzercising this whole time.
Yeah. Camus needs to like brief us for we got a new mission coming in, so yeah. We've been summoned.
Oh, we using Drax?
He didn't say. No, but we're not using Drax. No, Drax is going with gold.
What? And you'll see Lauren just dead stop.
I know.
Gold?
I know.
Gold sucks.
Like
Did
Frex,
that Owen guy talk down to you like he always does?
Yeah. He's. I don't like any of them. I don't like any of them.
Mm.
Like complimenting, but it's not a real compliment. Like it's just.
Frex kind of stops jazzercising a little bit, but is still like kind of swinging the hips because that was the last command, right? And Frex looks over at you too and says, "Work."
Frex.
Yeah.
Is there work?
I mean, we don't have Drax. We can bring Frex with us.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, Dell's gonna like run in and just kind of like grab Frex and be like, "Do you want to come with us?"
Is work? Yes.
Yes.
Mm,
Yes.
For your work, for to get paid. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Yes?
This is good.
Okay.
She's kind of like thinking and just like, this could work. This is
Oh.
good. This is good.
I'll go get equipment. And then
Yes.
Frex goes and gets gun and armor and all that stuff.
I can just picture the walk with your hips just like back
Yeah,
and forth down the hall.
banging it down the hallway as long as the music is playing.
Yes.
Jazzercise.
Wait, so does Lauren have like a jazzercise outfit? Like I'm just picturing it's like sweatpants and a leotard like over the Cerberus armor. Correct me if
No,
I'm wrong.
no. She only does armor training when she's doing like weights and things to make it heavier. But for when it's
I
things like yoga or jazzercise or aerobics, that stuff just has normal workout clothes, and it's
Oh,
just
okay.
black. Yeah, there's no color. It's just black.
Lauren, we talked about. Did you not see the videos? That's like the one thing they're wearing like so
That's like
much
my least
color.
favorite thing about it. Like the movement, the color doesn't matter. The movement, you know.
No,
And
it's the color that makes it. You're missing like a part of. It's just
Where
like get
would you,
one.
as
Do I?
like at stepping out, where would you get a leotard at on Omega?
Yes.
The relays don't work. Like that's the question I got for y'all. Like you know what?
Casey, we're
Mark it.
Obsidian crew. We're Obsidian crew. We can get our hands on anything, kind of, not really, but we think we can.
Right.
So
There's a
afterlife.
There's
There's dancers. We just went and stole a leotard from them.
Yeah, that would qualify. that would. I didn't think about that. Okay.
Dell's got one. Dell had a jazzercise leotard. That's canon. It's there.
We're gonna keep it moving.
Should we do like just? We're getting you neon sweatbands for the next time.
Neon sweatbands.
Hot pink.
It's
I
happening.
just perk up from watching the makeup tutorials. I'm just like,
Yes.
I want a hot pink one. It matches my
Correct.
shirt.
Perfect. Oh, this
Right.
is now like a crew dance class.
Yes.
You think we could convince Valorm to wear a blue one?
I was just about to ask the same thing. Let's go ask.
Okay.
Not even about the mission. Just if we have jazzercise, will you wear a blue sweatband? Forgot about the mission. So yeah, we're gonna go to.
Okay.
Yes.
Ethan, how is your relationship with gold?
Apathetic.
Apathetic.
That's the best Valor can muster is just like, like he's run the numbers, right? He understands the situation and like the difference in performance. Like he's run the numbers. He understands that. But just can't care beyond that. It's just like he's like empirically a more efficiently performing team, but much less interesting.
He thinks we're interesting.
Good point. Good point.
That would be gold in a nutshell for Valorm is just empirically more efficient, but far less interesting.
So Sydney, the scientist for gold, has bothered you about your Vorcha studies. She's become all of a sudden interested in it. So she would be in there with you, trying to figure out more about how you conduct your experiments, but also questioning the ethics behind some of the studies.
Can Strahd be
that
in
would
there?
be yeah, Strahd is in there because I figured out what my experiment for this time is.
Yes.
Oh. So all right, yeah, let's do this. I want to see. I can't wait.
So yeah, I guess as everybody approaches, you would see in the lab, Valorm has another like one of those like containment tubes set up with Strahd inside, but this time Strahd's just kind of floating.
Oh, cool.
And there's just a number of like puzzles in there. Like it's just all like puzzles for toddlers. Like you put the rings on in the right order and like literal jigsaw puzzles. And like Valor's just sitting there taking notes as like Strahd's trying to like put these together, but it's just just a flurry of pieces. It's not like they're not separated into different types, and it's just just sit there watching.
He's got like 20 puzzles in there, unorganized.
Yep.
Floating around, mixing with each
And
other.
I'm sure this is definitely one of those times that Sydney has been there, like up in his face.
Yeah.
And so he's just like, as you can see, this is very valuable scientific research, the kind that you should devote many, many hours to.
Yes.
I think this puzzle thing is very promising. Perhaps you should redirect your efforts towards that in your own laboratory.
And Schrott looks
share the
over
same-
at her and says, "Yes, vort your work, vort your paid. Take me to your lab."
We share the same lab, very Lauren.
Easy commute.
Sorry. Then, maybe you can reserve a different time for your studies, because I have these hours blocked off. I do sleep for approximately an hour a day, so that should give you plenty of time, I think.
Right. What is the point of this? Is this like critical thinking? Is this to see how the Vorcha think under pressure? Like, why?
Critical thinking and zero gravity, and also to waste your time, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
And we see as Schrott has organized everything based on its obvious utility, right? So like the weaker items that are flimsy and what have you, they're like kind of floating up above Schrott, but all the like rings that are made out of metal, anything that is like especially sturdy or pointy, those are like kind of close, and you see Schrott is like trying to organize them in a way that allows Schrott to like either use them or store them or hide them from you all, right? It's unclear what Schrott's goals are, but definitely puts a lot more care towards items of utility, and is kind of forgetting all the like little plastic cups and the little like pieces of jigsaw puzzle and all that kind of stuff, unless they can be like chewed up and turned into a paste to hold some tough things together. Actually, that's what he's doing. Schrott is currently chewing like 6 jigsaw puzzle pieces together to make a paste. And
she would actually find that Sydney would actually find that fascinating. She's like, well, I don't think it's a waste of time because this is fascinating.
cool.
He's using it for. He's instead of figuring out, he's seeing what he can use. That's fascinating. That's interesting. But seeing how I have taken up your time, and the Omni tool on her kind of pings. She's like, well, best of luck with your adventure. I'll be seeing you soon. As she turns like military style and walks off. So so you guys are coming up as Sydney is walking out.
Phalor just continues taking notes.
And Schrott has like one of the cups has like 3 puzzle pieces in it, and then you see as he takes like a 4th puzzle piece and tosses it into the cup, right? And right now, Valorm's probably noting that those are like 15-minute increments, right? That Schrott is like tracking the time. Because Schrott is paid by the hour, not by the danger.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Paid by the hour. Like I don't know how many credits we said, but like 10. Like it's a very small amount.
Yeah, it's nothing.
But yeah, Phalor will note that and kind of like smile because Sydney wasn't there to see it. And then be like, okay, that's your hour. And he'll press some stuff on like a little interface, and all the like puzzle stuff just gets like sucked up into this like tube.
Cool.
And then turn the gravity back on, and the little cylinder just kind of lifts up.
Awesome.
And let's trot out. Just like,
yeah, and Schrott is holding 3 of those rings around like his claw, right? And so he's got like almost like a brass knuckle type thing that he's like adhesive together through cardboard and jigsaw glue.
That's, you know what? Would you like to keep that as your payment for today?
No.
No? Well, then can I have it back?
Yeah. And he hands it over to you.
Okay. And he'll just toss it in like it's like biohazard thing, but it's really just stuff that the Vortex have touched, but it's like we probably need to clean those before we use them again. Because sometimes they have like acidic compounds on their skin when they get out of there. Like you really just got to make sure
No,
that
it's all bad.
they're from clean. This one wasn't too bad, but yeah, I'll take that and say okay, and then hand him 10 credit.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, Shrot leaves. Time
Baylor,
served.
what's your feeling on the color blue?
Well, I can't say that I hate it, as parts of me are blue.
That was what I thought. What about Jazzersize?
A curious portmanteau between jazz and exercise.
Yeah.
I've not considered it before.
Would you be open to for science?
Ooh, yeah. Say more about science. Keep going.
To see
Okay.
how all of us jazzercising together, how each body differs, to see the types of exercise. I'm just looking at Dell like to metabolize things,
Lauren, you got this.
different species. We're all different species. That could be great. But I think the way to make it a nice, even testing ground is we all need these really cool matching headbands, keep the sweat out of our eyes, but also not one person could have it. That could skew the numbers.
And then Lauren would be like, I would put them through a rigorous anaerobic exercise routine to see how they handle under long chronic stress.
But I think we would need the Solarian element. So I think you could do it with us.
Yeah, and how different species react to workouts like this.
Yes.
But the whole time you're wearing this blue sweatband that's super fashionable, but also helps your research.
I'm really not sure what this is meant to be. I think Valor's just kind of like, I'm not really sure what this is meant to be, but I can always just take that data from your Omni tools after a session. Your biometrics are stored.
I tried. Sorry,
I'll
Dale.
watch. The jazz part sounds interesting.
You like jazz?
Okay. I like the jazz part better than the exercise part too. That's fine.
Yeah, I've been known to listen to jazz
Listen to music?
sometimes.
Yes.
Okay.
Huh.
All right. This is cool.
One step closer. I will also just watch if y'all want to jazzercise and we'll just jazz.
Okay, it's no fun if some people are doing the fun thing and then other people are just watching said fun thing.
But
If
the
we're all
fun
gonna
thing
be-
for me is also
Yeah, listening
the
to jazz is so boring.
Well, I mean, well,
It's the exercise that I like.
You know what?
we'll table it. We'll table it.
I'll try it for you guys once.
Yes.
Once. But I'm definitely getting the pink headband no matter what.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we have
Oh.
a mission.
We have a mission to do.
I was
That's right.
wondering when this conversation was going to be of consequence. It appears we've arrived, so that's exciting. What kind of mission?
Just look at Dell. I didn't ask.
Freck shows
It has
up.
to do.
Finally.
Gold Squad stole Drax from us, by the way.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We've been betrayed by one of the Vorcha. It's okay, we'll talk to him about it later. But yeah, we're going going off world to go
Wait,
do a
what?
thing. Yeah, we're leaving. Stupid. Not.
I would have been much quicker about this whole process if I had known that. Let's fucking go. Come on. I'm like walking out the door.
Okay.
Come on, high knees.
Somebody's-
Jazzersize. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Let's go. Come on.
Frex
Don't use
asks.
Jazzersize against us.
Frex asks. We go to space?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to space.
Uh-huh.
Space. Yes. Good.
Uh-huh.
Good. Good.
Uh-huh.
Good at
Yeah,
space.
Good. Good. That's good. That's good.
Excellent.
Yeah. Camus will tell us more in the room.
Should we go then? Yes. Okay.
We should
I'm
go.
already
We
in there
should go.
waiting.
He's already gone.
I'm very fast.
Reno's just ran, just like
So,
I've been slow mowing this whole time to look cool. And then I was like,
Did that Jazzercise shuffle, right?
yeah.
mhm.
so Reno's being that you're the first one there. You see Camus and Sifo sitting up there,
Slide in.
and Sifo's like, "Oh shit." She's like, "Oh, you're really good at that."
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
had that effect on people. I'm sorry.
Where's the rest of the squad?
Dragon ass. That's what. I don't know about everyone else, but I'm super happy to be here today. What are we doing? How are you
Both of-
guys? How are y'all doing?
Both of them take a step back because this is the most alive that you've ever been. Usually, you're kind of. Did you switch up alcohol? Or you like?
I actually haven't had any today. I wonder if that has an effect. Nah.
I like this. Camus is like, interesting. Yeah. We're going off. You guys are going off world.
I heard through the grapevine. Crazy. Where to?
He's like, I don't wait for the rest of everybody to get here to tell everybody. How long does it
Like-
take for the rest of you?
Impatient.
We get
I
there.
mean, we're coming. We're like
Valorm's there. Like by the time she said dragon ass, Valorm was in the door, just kind of like, what does that even mean?
And then
How do you drag
Lauren
an
would
ancient four-legged creature? I don't understand this.
ask mule. And then Lauren would come in and go, "How are we gonna fuck up with Gold Squad today?"
Really? Camus is like, really, Dell?
They stole Drax from us.
They didn't steal Drax from you. One, Drax is the Vorcha. It's a. What you're saying? He points over at Flex.
At Frex.
Frex.
Frex says,
Yeah,
Vorcha work, Vorcha get paid.
they're paying him. That's how it works with the Vorcha.
Yeah.
I would also like to
but
lodge a
he's
formal
my buddy.
complaint against Gold Team scientist Sydney. She has been committing espionage against my research.
Espionage against your
Yes.
research. Really?
Yes. Yes,
How?
she is ever present and always in my way.
Yeah, get him, Valorm, get him.
We are our ship. Our ship is not a dreadnought. It's a frigate. I don't have multiple science bays. You know what? Tell you what. Maybe one day we'll steal a capital ship, and there you go. Then everybody can have all this. Right now, we got to share a workspace. We're just a frigate size.
I understand that, but there are ethical concerns. My research is classified. There is a certain amount of privacy that I have to guarantee to my research subjects that I'm no longer getting with this unwelcome party in my lab.
She's not even paying attention half the time. She's trying to figure out how to build weapons better for the ship.
Well, she's been paying so much attention recently. It is far too much attention.
Well, it is fascinating research. She is a scientist. It's what scientists do.
I would like her to be fascinated with something else.
I will work it out, I guess.
I
Do you have
proposed
proper
to, No, everyone else is fine because they're helpful. They're not. They
She's
don't
one of those little
presume. They don't presume competence. They don't do that.
What do you mean by that? What? Like, how is she competent? Like,
They follow instructions. See, silver, bronze, everyone else, they follow instructions. They help me. They do things. Whereas all she does is ask questions, inane ones that I've already thought of, and it's very frustrating.
she asks questions because she wants to learn? Isn't that what scientists do?
She can read my paper if she wants to learn.
But why read the paper when the source is right in front of you?
Because if she keeps hanging out, her name's going to have to go on the paper, and that is unacceptable.
I am not a science,
And there it is.
expert.
And there it is.
He's like, oh, for the love of all.
Look, I sleep for 1 hour each day. Each cycle, I sleep for 1 hour, and she can do anything she needs to do within that hour, I'm sure.
Look,
She can't have that much to do with her laser toys. I don't.
Her whole part of her research is to give us better weapons to defend ourselves. Yes, there's a
An
lot.
hour
to
is
do.
plenty. That's plenty for
No,
that.
it's not. I will do this. I will instruct her to leave you alone, but you will be sharing a workspace with her. But I will tell her to leave you alone and not ask questions. Will that suffice?
I would like to additionally request a physical barrier to protect the
No.
privacy of.
No.
No, just a curtain is.
A blindfold, perhaps.
Like, I'm not asking for anything complex. Just a curtain. What are those things?
See,
A
Candace?
medical divider?
A divider of some sort. Yes.
Then
A screen.
Then guess what? Then you can go talk to our medical chief officer to see if you can get that. I'm not getting it.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
you bent over backwards to get these lamps, which were needed for the Vorcha. The least you can do is get a barrier to protect important scientific research that I don't completely know about, but it's important because it makes us extremely
Better than gold.
better. Exactly.
Nobody's
Yeah,
better
and
than
gold are
anyone else.
assholes, too.
Yeah.
I don't. Cam is just like, I don't know where this is coming from. I mean, they have done nothing but they spoke highly of you. Like,
Yeah,
compliment.
sure they did. Yeah, we do a great job. We do, but like the way they say it, not cool.
I will speak to the medical officer and tell them that you sent me to procure a physical barrier for my lab.
CFO steps in and is like, fine, okay. Can we get to the mission? This is very important.
Yes.
Like, she
If
sees
we
you
must.
more impatient. Yes.
Dale
if
holds
we-
up a hand to have a high five from Valorm. Just like, yeah. It's the first time that's ever happened.
Camus actually has a wry smile from that interaction. Like,
I'm starting to see what you all mean when you talk about the gold team.
Right?
I didn't understand it before, but I'm starting to get it. They can really step on the toes.
Yeah. Serious. This is great.
I love it. So,
Where are we going?
y'all going one more time. How we say?
Alchera.
Alchera.
Alchera. We're gonna go to Alchera. Y'all are heading to Alchera. We figured out roughly where the SR-1 Normandy crash landed. Now, in conjunction with what you guys have done with the last mission, show plan it again. I don't know if you guys have.
Do what?
I showed the planet. It seems from what I was doing my own research, and this is Camus talking. Ari is trying to replicate the Tantalus Drive system in a cheaper, faster way. And it seems like her science team figured out how to do that without going to get this piece of equipment, my guess. Because I've been not noticing that nobody's been going to that, watching it weeks. Hence why we've been gearing up to leave. Your mission is to go down planetside, search for it, because we can give you the general crash area, but we don't know exactly where it's at. So you will have to go down there and search for the drive, or what's left of it. Any data, anything at all that you guys can bring back to the ship will be immensely helpful to CFO. She's like, yes, if I can get that, if I can get any information, I could probably have that whole engine up and running in our ship, or at least get upgrades for it within the next 2 months. And we will be the fastest ship in the fleet. And way more power, and maybe get stealth. If from what I'm reading, from what the research did. Like, you see her she is not scorning, her body language is very excitable.
I'm like feeding off of it because I'm pumped too. And I'm like, yeah, stealth. It's going to be great.
So, how much do y'all know about this plan?
I feel like Valor would be familiar from like a research perspective.
Right.
Because, he's been here more than like 2 weeks, so he's got a pretty good idea what all the planets got going on.
Okay. So,
but I can roll for that if you want, for like some specific info.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think there's like a science skill or something.
Totes.
Education, if you have it.
I really wish it was science with a big exclamation point. That would be
Yeah, no, go ahead, big science. You know what?
But no, I don't have that. I don't have that. I have education. Education's fine. 11.
Ooh.
It's a plus. What was it? Oh yeah, I have a plus 13. 11. That's about right.
All right, so
I think Valorm is distracted because you started talking about engineering, and that's very boring.
I love how like the most fascinating, most advanced ship in the fleet is not important to you, and I love that.
Ships come and go. Technology is replaced at a rapid rate. What isn't replaced is our biological forms.
This is true.
For now.
But what you would know is that it's a methane and carbon dioxide planet, so you have to have full-on sealed suits. And the average temperature is negative 22 Celsius.
Okay.
So very cold, very thin, virtually no atmosphere. So
sweet.
You would know that. Do you say that, or do you?
Yeah, I think Valor would say atmospheric conditions should be marginally useful for research. So I'll go.
I'm glad you said something. Everybody will be suited up, including the Vorcha.
Yes.
Yeah, but we'll only need one. Gold will probably need like 2 suits to even do this mission. So
they're not going on the mission. They got their own mission.
Good.
They're staying on Omega.
But if they were, we'd still do better than they would at the same time.
Yeah, we
I
would.
would hope they work
Fist bump.
together.
There's the 3.
Just the way it perfectly aligned with the 3. Yes.
Valorm, that I've put a hindrance making Frex. Yeah, you're Frex because of the makeup, which not bad by the way.
Thank you. I've been jazzercising. This is running. It must replace.
Jazzersize? What is jazz?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's your favorite color, boss?
It is a clever portmanteau of jazz and exercise.
One of those human workouts.
Cardiovascular in nature.
Yes, I'm very good.
I can teach you some things, boss. Starts doing like little mock-ups of like, this is what you can do.
Nope.
This is what you can be doing right now.
And Frex is like falling in line with the hip movements that Lauren is putting down. Like Frex knows the routine and knows that next we're popping it. Whatever the next step is, that's what Frex does.
I will have to humbly declare, thank you. I'm a little too old.
Age is just a construct. I heard.
You get
We'll
it.
get you a sweatband. It's fine.
What? Actually, I don't know if Turing is sweat.
They might not sweat.
I probably don't either.
Doesn't matter.
I was about to
Doesn't
say, you
matter.
don't need to sweat to wear a
No.
sweatband.
We don't do
No.
well with moisture. I'm sure Drells probably don't.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like the two reptilian type creatures. I don't think probably actually
No.
whatever.
I think
Like
It's
a
like-
giant desert lizard.
Solarians are like amphibious, so
Yeah, so
I imagine they don't really sweat. I don't know.
Lauren's probably the only one that actually needs it, but doesn't wear it.
Yeah.
Lauren and Dell probably. But anyway, he's like, I'm appreciate it, Lauren, but no. And so this should be as simple, straightforward, but be careful. Mind your armor, mind your shield. Take it. But we'll get you planet side. We'll have one of our shuttles. I don't expect any resistance or any. We've been very quiet. Planet, leaving Omega, so there shouldn't be any issues. We will be leaving within the next hour.
The
Any
next
questions?
hour?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so long. Okay.
That's so short.
Oh, it's forever.
I can finish up the routine. Okay, that gives me some time.
But
Yes.
be
I will fix
ready.
my
Are
makeup.
we- Are we certain that the Vorcha needs the suit?
Yes.
I believe my data would indicate otherwise, but if you want the suit, I guess
This-
that's fine. But we could.
This is too. CFO steps in. This is too important of a mission for you to do data collection. I need you to concentrate on getting me engine schematics. I need you to concentrate on how to get the engine out of there if it's attacked. I need you, being the main scientist, actually put your science. Please.
What you're
I'm-
saying is that Valorm is the leader.
Nice try, Dell. Ken was like, you're still the leader in this. This is still your squad.
And Lauren will kind of like whisper over to Valorm, like, if you get all that engine data schematics, you'll have more info to hold over Defo, so they don't have to work with you anymore. We can get rid of those gold assholes anytime we want.
You're not getting
Okay,
rid of gold.
I'm sorry. I thought for a second you said that this mission was too important for data collection, and I'm still trying to really come to grips with that statement.
Fine. Sipo makes it because she's a Quarian. For the people in, she can't. You don't see it, but she makes the kind of gesture of rolling her eyes. Fine. Study the Vorcha because it is. I think she's like going through her head. It's like 0.86 gravity of Earth. What the humans go.
Vorcha
Low
adapt.
G.
Yes.
Yeah. Low G.
Okay,
But he needs.
Friends.
I'll get your engine schematics and all of those. That's
You do this, and I will make
walk
sure
in the
you.
park.
Canvas is like, if you do this with a smile on, you make sure that you have a week free of gold team.
Elbows, Valorm. Hey.
We'll negotiate the exact span of time, but a week is a good start. All right, let's go, everyone.
Valorm is suddenly very motivated.
So good. So good.
Valorm just needs to get all this like engine science done so that he can do real science. So it's like the quicker we get there and get these schematics sent, like the quicker that we can rip that suit off the Vorcha and get some real data.
Screw your fake science. Not real science.
Can't wait.
Rex,
So
I have the greatest idea for your next video.
Mm.
You need to do some makeup before we go, film it, get a really good before, and then get an after like gravity is all goofy, and then you can like be like, this is the best type of makeup for zero gravity, Or Queen, whatever.
Yes. Okay. I know just the thing. And then like Frex goes and runs to the Warren to get stuff. Comes back with some like some kind of like petroleum like jelly type product that Frex has dyed. Like has added dyes to like get colors, but it pastes on and it stays.
I want David. I got to see it. Let's just roll it again. I want to happen.
Sweet. Oh, cool. So, am I rolling my my personal grooming?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you.
It's that space glue from Lasers and
Okay.
Feelings.
There it is.
works. Yeah, it works.
That's awesome.
It's not fantastic. All these are DC 10s.
Yeah.
Like I'm not making them like super. So like you gotta access.
Sweet.
So it's like, yeah, it works. You look good.
Sweet.
Actually good for just a regular person. So
Yeah,
not
and like Frex is noting like how people are changing the way they respond to Frex whenever Frex is in good makeup. It's like, oh, everybody seems calmer and like seems like I'm getting slightly different interaction. So this is good. I've done well.
The crew would see Frex as a fascinating, like where Drex is more of a workhorse in the sense of like warrior style, where they're used to him being like that. Though he is seen in the average bear, especially after the mission. Frex is different. He's just different. He's just like, this is not even. I don't even know how to compute. So like, the crew is more fascinating with you in general. Like they want to talk to you.
Sweet.
Some of the female like, hey, that's actually really good. Like, what did you do? Like that.
Sure. Yeah. And Frex is like combustion engine grease, and then like starts talking about all the like really bad chemicals that are in this thing.
But it works
because Vorcha adapt, and so I think that like the first time it went on, it probably like had a big reaction, and then the skin has learned to not have a big reaction to this like concoction. So like nobody but Vorcha can wear this because Vorcha.
That's the market though.
There it is.
Right. You're working, but yeah, no, people really are fascinated with Frex.
That's fun.
Just because you follow Lauren and Dell,
yes,
and they find that very fascinating.
Yes.
So, it's 9:34. I figured that we'd take a break and jump in.
Yeah. So we'll take a 10-minute break. Is that good for everybody here?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, cool. So yeah, folks, we are going to run to break. We're gonna be back in about 10 minutes or so, and oh man, I can't wait to see this planet and what's on it, and can I survive without the suit? Because I feel like we're gonna figure that out probably before we're really done with this whole finding this ship thing.
At least Shrot has experienced far worse than a thin atmosphere. Like Valor's just kind of like, oh, that's not even a little bit necessary, but it's fine. Like,
we'll see how it goes. So yeah, folks, we're gonna be back in 10 minutes or so, and yeah, we'll catch these kids on their way to the planet or at the planet, something like that. But either way,
you're gonna be you'll be at the planet by that morning.
Perfect. All right, everybody.
Reynos is just dancing, waiting.
Yeah, excited.
Like, going off this freaking ship.
Yes. All right, folks. We will be right back. Hey, and we're back. You almost had it. You were like right on the money there. Yeah. So, hey, back from break. Thank you all for your patience as we, hydrate and take a quick breather. Casey, where are we at?
So we are, you guys. It's been about an hour, 2 hours, and you feel the ship lurch for the first time in probably months. It's been in as it disengages from Omega, and it starts floating away from the ship. I mean, if you guys, there are windows that y'all can see out of. So you notice as the ship makes an about turn and starts slowly speeding away, and it seems to be moving at a slower pace, very casual, like almost like a art. And as you guys further keep getting further and further away, you guys start making your way until you basically omega to couple more, probably about 30 more minutes. You guys come across anybody that's looking at out the window, you come across the husk of the Omega 4 relay. And it's kind of eerie because for a long time it was red, right? And then you also see the regular relay, and it's also kind of dead in the water. But you notice there's a lot of activity around there. There's a lot of ships, like construction ships, around there. There's like a salvage team over there trying to repair that relay. But over there, over to what you see on the other end, nobody seems to be paying attention to the Omega 4. It just doesn't seem that important. That was where there's kind of like a superstition because that's where the collectors came from, the alien race. There's a lot of people like, we're just gonna kind of keep that dead. Nobody's really like, yeah, we haven't seen them, but there were some, so like, yeah, not gonna that back online. There seems to be plenty of people like, nah, like they're worried that if it comes back online, something worse could, because nobody really knows what, outside of like people in video games, higher ups, nobody really
Right.
like there could be a whole other Reaper they care. So like there's been an active like no. But you're noticing like construction's coming along quite nicely on the regular. It seems like probably 50 to 60% repaired. And then all of a sudden everything kind of goes, you hear brace over the comms as everything kind of goes into faster than light travel as you guys shoot off to head over.
I'm just like face up against a window just the whole time. Like I haven't moved. I'm just like,
well,
Field
at this point,
trip!
as soon as you hear brace, all the blast shields on the ship come
I
because
like go all the way down with it.
Dell's like sitting in a corner, just like holding on to stuff, just like, okay. Just like not cool with it.
Lauren's probably trying to comfort her in any way she can.
It's like if you guys got scenes you want to do while ships in transit, we can do that real. Drop you.
I think we can just see Frex in the Warren applying makeup, cleaning it off, applying it again, like really working on it. And, has discovered that if I put just the right amount of acid on my skin, it'll have this specific reaction, and therefore that like enhances the impact of some contour that Frex is working on.
I like it.
Makeup would be acid. That's nice.
Yeah, it's terrifying. It's terrible. Nobody should use this stuff.
I probably just sit down after the blast shields go if I can't figure say anymore, and just start like kind of like writing in my journal. If I see Camus, I just look and I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm just like keep writing.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Actually, no, you wouldn't see him. He's busy on the central deck. So like in lore, like the Normandy and like Turian ships are central deck, and anybody that's like kind of walking around would see Camus, kind of looking over the map and constantly communicating with and bridge personnel, and also and you see CFO exo desk also reading like the engine readouts, see how the power is being used and fluctuating during fast and light travel. So really, they wouldn't be paying attention to like you guys. They would be paying attention at their job.
Perfect.
Make sure. So because you don't want to drop out of fast and light into a star. That would be bad. So a little more time passes. Fast and light's kind of weird because there is time that passes, but like nobody pays attention, and next thing you know, you hear Sifo cross like brace, and you feel the ship lurch as it slows down and drops out of faster than light. And then we get that scene of it go poof as it rotates.
Yeah.
And in the background, as it passes the camera, in the background you see planet. Oh, English is what I definitely
Alchera.
Cherish. And he'd be like, and you guys be like, all right, all of you all get calmed. It's like, all right, Obsidian, get to the shuttle bay. Be safe. Come home safe. See you soon. So you guys have been
skip off.
Yeah, Frex comes walking up in the like suit that they were instructed to wear, and like make sure that people see Frex in the suit because it seemed really important that happened.
Yes.
Thank you, Frex.
Yeah. Yeah.
The makeup.
Oh yeah. Acid. Very high pH.
I just look
Very
over
low
Valor.
pH. Very low pH. Sorry. Very strong acid.
Bringing a whole new meaning to a basic bitch. Right?
Yes, right. It's just milk.
I used lie. Strongest base.
Wow.
Oh, so good.
I took chemistry one time in college.
At some point.
Sweet. Thank you for that. Helping me navigate those numbers.
So y'all get onto the shuttle, get your weapons, everything. All right. So y'all get on there. The shuttle depart. Y'all don't know the shuttle. It's just the shuttle jockey. So he's like, "Hey, how y'all doing? Good luck out there." They're complimenting y'all like, "Very good luck out there. Let me know when y'all are ready. He'll be in a little bit." He's been instructed not to be on. So as soon as he drops
I'm sorry, Casey. You broke up a little bit there. He was instructed to what?
He was instructed to drop and then stay in low orbit.
Okay.
So like it's gonna be treated as a hot drop. So he's gonna drop, keep power on, so he's gonna keep the ship hovered. So y'all gonna hop off and he's gonna be instructed to stay in low orbit, waiting for your guys' signal, and you all find everything.
Sweet.
All right.
Cool.
So y'all get there, and you guys get dropped in the middle of this, and
Oh dang.
so as you guys walk out,
Gotta collect dog tags.
Right. No. I didn't want to fill up everything, so I just want to give this opening shot. As you guys drop off, you are dropped off right in the front of one of the busted plates of where it said Normandy, and you see the wreckage kind of just strewn out. So the ship got pretty busted up in when it crashed. So this might be a little bit of a hike. So you come down.
Where is our very slippery and gravity-defying vehicle?
Our Mako.
Yes.
The good thing about this is that the debris pile was pretty concentrated. It seemed like the ship kind of broke up when it hit the ground versus breaking up in atmosphere, because it was actually a really good ship. So when it hit the ground, it skidded and broke up. So it's kind of in this contained area. It's just kind of just screwed. So it's more of what can you find, where did it go, and that would take some kind of scan, right, to get on the track. Because what y'all know from what Sifu would tell you is the easiest way to find this stuff would be scanning for ESO, because the core would admit that. So.
Mm-hmm. So would that be more of a tracking skill kind of thing, or would it be more like a sciencey thing?
I'll take tracking or a science thing, whatever benefits y'all. But it would be a tracking or science.
Okay.
All
Because
right, I'll run some trekking.
think
What is
Yeah.
tracking?
Yeah, I could do
Oh.
tracking's under.
It's under awareness.
I feel like I should probably have better than that,
Ooh.
but I don't.
Shit, Fred.
Frex is good at tracking today.
Yeah, Valen will just be taking notes like this fortress seems to be able to smell the emissions from a drive core.
I want to take it like I want if it's cool with you, David. Frex is actually pretty adept with technology because of all the stuff he's been doing with his Omni tool.
I'm into that. Sure. Yeah, he's figured some stuff out.
Because
You can video edit on that thing.
So like because he does a lot of his video stuff and because he just messes around, he's very used to that, to his Omni tool. So both you and Dell are able through Omni tool scanning pick up a faint trace of the drive core. And you guys look and you orientate it with the map that's been downloaded to your hub, and it would be due north. And it seems like it's a little ways away from the wreckage. So this must have been the original crash site because the ship would have landed stern? Yeah, stern the rear.
I mean, it kind of got like, if I remember right, it kind of got like split in half. So it'd probably just like, like both pieces would kind of just do their thing.
Yeah, do their thing. So it just seems like this would be
Both probably hit at the same time, as strange as that is.
So it's a little bit of a hike. Y'all got a little bit of a hike ahead of you, but you guys can look. But I mean, you can look around here to see if there's any other useful data if you want, because from just where y'all are at, you can see the superstructure that you see in the game. You see that superstructure right there. You also see where the bridge is, and also right at the front of the bridge, you see a gold statue with the SR-1 posted as a. Which is weird because nobody remembered anybody coming here first. So take that for what you will. But it's a very eerie place. It's very quiet. One low atmosphere. Peaceful.
I think Valorum's going to do some like scans to like just kind of. He's trying to like recreate a model of the ship by like scanning all the pieces and like reconstructing them like digitally just to send to CFO later. Like maybe that'll be useful. And so like every piece they find, he's gonna scan.
Absolutely. Give me a couple cybertech rolls. Or do we have a scan? Or we just
no, there's not. I don't think there's really like a.
Yeah, we're just gonna use cybertech.
Cybertech for Omni tool works for me because I have points in it. 18.
Nice.
And you wanted 2?
Give me 4. Because there's like 4 big components in that area.
Gotcha. Okay. 18, 16, 21, and 25.
Oh, absolutely. So, while he's doing that, you guys just notice that there's this big old scan going on coming out of Valorm, and absolutely, you have enough information to make a 3D or light model of the ship.
At least this part, because there's more parts elsewhere, but he's trying to get like.
You can get like basically the first half of the ship right there.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And you got a pretty good construction of that. And also, I'll get, because you had a critical success, I'll give you. You have the armor compound that the SR-1 was made out of as well.
Sweet. And the whole time he's doing this, he's just like almost like rolling his eyes as he's doing this, like because he's like, let me get people out of my lab. I'm going to do such a good job today.
Anything else that y'all would like to do while you're here?
Does Valorm feel kind of dirty?
He feels kind of like I don't know. He's just very unenthused, but like got to do it kind of deal.
All right.
Which that's how he kind of feels about every field mission is like, this is, I'm wasting time. I could be doing real science, but I'm here instead. So this is just like, oh, engineering. One day something interesting. And that's not, that's 100% Valorm. Ethan is very invested in this, but Valorm it has to be as aloof as possible.
Absolutely. No, I love it.
I'm probably, because I don't know a damn thing about tech or this planet or really anything, to be honest. She has one skill and it's look through a scope. So that's what she's gonna do. And just like scan that horizon. She's got that thermal. Everything's real cold. So hopefully, she doesn't know if there's anything weird here. She's just gonna keep an eye while the people that know tech and stuff do that because
Are you
she
wandering
can't be
around?
bothered.
Are you wandering around while you're doing that, or are you kind of staying?
I think I'm probably following along wherever Valorm's going, maybe making a little wider circle to see around bigger pieces of equipment or like of ship, but
Okay.
trying to get a good scan of anything within range of us, kind of.
So you give me that scan. Give me that, perception.
Okay, I really need to put more points of perception. It's a +1 because of my scope to whatever. So 15.
Yeah, you don't really notice anything. Everything, like you said, is cold. As you're walking, though, because I'm gonna say you guys are kind of out in that V formation kind of situation. Because you were concentrating down your scope so much, you trip, and you trip over you're not quite sure where you hit. So as you look down, you notice that there is a alliance there.
An alliance what?
Boot.
Is there a
With,
person in that
from
boot?
the ship?
I
Or
was
is it
gonna
empty?
say it seems to be trapped underneath some rubber. So
Rubble.
there's probably a good possibility that because people not everybody got off the ship.
Ooh.
So you've done that. You've like
I just kind of walk around it.
If Frex notices that, I think Frex would go over and like claw it a little bit to see if there's if there's anything attached to that boot.
And Lauren would kind of be watching over, make sure this isn't a booby trap or anything.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you claw it a little bit, and 100% as you pull the boot off, there is a foot there.
Okay, cool. Is it like? Is it like?
It would be it would be charred, but outside of that, because it had to go through atmosphere, but it still has
It still has like shape to it and all that kind of stuff. Okay.
yeah, it has shape. Like you can definitely tell it is a human.
Okay.
Can I start kind of like digging a little bit? I feel conflicted because I'm like, oh, this was kind of like their makeshift grave, but I made the joke about dog tags, but I legitimately want to see if there's a dog tag on this guy.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Frex will help. Frex will
Yeah,
help you.
I just want to find the dog tag. Do I need to roll or am I just digging?
You're just digging. How much time do you want to?
I would say since I didn't see much on the scope, just however much time it takes till Valorm says we need to go somewhere else now.
So you guys.
Oh, Valorm's distracted now, like scanning, like trying to connect to the Omni tool that this person was wearing to get all their biometrics.
There you go.
You roll me a cyber tech. You guys dig for a little bit, and you are able to. Wow, you absolutely because you rolled so well. You're able to get the Omni tool again, and like that it went through atmosphere. So I'm like, does it even work? Let's see how high. Yeah, you got it to work, and you're able to get that. Biometrics seem to end around about the time the ship got attacked. So it's not like he or what you this body here at least didn't die going in through atmosphere. So
That's
you know
good.
that much. You guys look, you get the body uncovered, and you notice that the dog where there would be a dog tag is missing.
Okay.
But you see the chain.
Oh,
So somebody's pulled the dog tag.
Got
Was able to, and as you guys were digging out, so you noticed that somebody put this stuff back. That's why it was so easy for y'all to get to. It was like somebody put this stuff back. So obviously somebody's been here doing that, which would track statue being here. Somebody from the Alliance has come.
gotcha.
That makes me feel a little better. So I guess then she'll just kind of help and like get the foot back, Barry too.
Yeah, I think Frex would look at you as you're like starting to rebury it and go, what are you doing?
I was just burying him again. I was just looking for a dog tag, so if someone was looking for him, they know he was here.
We don't inject into space?
Nope, unfortunately, he already did that.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That's how we take
Humans-
care of dead is space.
Yeah, humans do different things, and this is one of them. Is burying. So
There's not always a planet around.
no, sometimes then they'll just burn them.
Oh.
And then sometimes throw it into space.
Yeah.
The ashes.
Return to void. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have similar thoughts.
Okay. I'll help you bury. He kind of looks at you dubiously, like, this is weird, but I'm gonna do it.
This whole time, so like Dell got the thing that the core is in another spot, and she's focused on that and just kind of like under her breath being like, sooner we can get this done, the sooner we can go back to Omega, then we can just be fine and we're there. And like I want to see, can I like pinpoint exactly, like does it seem weird how far away like the core is? Like does it seem like a natural, like from where the crash is to where the core is, like does that make sense, or does it seem like a little too far?
No, it doesn't seem like it's too far. Well, I'll make you roll that, but
What's your deduction?
yeah, I want to say it would be deduction. Yeah, that would actually be
That's like Gavin's favorite skill in the game.
Deduction. I have to mute my stomach's like growling, and I feel like it's hella loud.
We can't hear you. We can't hear
Nobody listen. Okay. Oh, 17.
Yeah, no, it seems it tracks. It tracks from the schematics and from what Valorm has been scanning and from what the information that you've been getting, mission updates. It tracks that. It makes sense the ship has been split too, and that is probably where the rear half of the ship is located.
How, like you said, a hike, but like how far away does it seem?
I would say probably 2 miles. That's
Okay.
nothing like terribly far that a well-engineered, well-executed soldiers couldn't handle.
Okay. So she'll just kind of like, once she's getting that information, just kind of look back around and be like, this way, you can go that way. You can get it whenever we are ready to go. Just kind of antsy about it. I'm trying to. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, Valor kind of looks up and says, I've been waiting on you all for approximately 10 minutes now, so whenever you're ready.
Frex abandons burying this body immediately and goes to wherever you're pointing.
It's like, all right, let's get it. Go, Team Obsidian, yeah.
Aye, Captain.
I would say
Don't.
you finished.
Okay, yeah, because Frex's follow is a hardcore follower. He's not gonna like. This is a custom Frex does not understand. Frex has no attachment to it, so if he has to leave that unfinished, he would do so.
No, y'all spent the night.
Okay.
Hi, puppy.
Puppy.
She jailbreaked.
Oh, yeah, got out.
Like, I wanted to be on camera.
She said, "No, I want to bite Mom in the face because I'm just so excited. I'm so excited." No.
Taylor's cam is also just animal cam
Yeah,
all
Right.
the time.
it's the puppy Super Bowl all
It's a
all
zoo.
the time. Yeah.
Puppy Super Bowl! Oh my god.
Lord. Up until recently, I always felt that was blasphemy. Then I started watching it with like, this is way more interesting than the actual.
It's pretty cute. Yeah.
It's cute as hell.
So you guys, I mean, yeah, you guys are pretty much done here. If you want, start making your way. You guys start making your way. You have to go through a canyon, a narrow canyon. It would be wide enough to fit a Mako down. It's got pretty tall. You guys make it through there. And everybody give me endurance checks because this is a hike. Y'all have equipment.
Yes, endurance.
Oh no.
If I can help anyone that I can.
Yeah, with a 21.
And so
I got 12.
when Lauren goes like ahead of the group, because this is where Lauren shines. Lauren will go to Frex and go, see, this is why we always work out. We always prepare, right?
Yeah.
To be ready for anything.
Yes, very strong. Very strong. Very strong.
I mean, everybody passed. Just Valorn, you are a little, but not enough to give you any negative stuff. You realize maybe that Jazzersize would actually help you instead of being cool. Maybe that's a thought that's like, maybe I should exercise just a little.
That 1 hour for sleeping is negotiable. Maybe we use it for exercise
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes. That is the goal.
What-
I mean,
what-
like this is important. Getting the core is like super important. But
Yes.
the other goal that is equally as important is getting Valorm to accept Jazzercise and be slightly excited to go and wear sweatbands.
See, like, but Valorm also has like the like journal of like exercise science that he can reference kind of deal, and so it's like I could do 15 minutes of high intensity interval training for the same
But
thing.
does he have the workout that Lauren does?
Yes.
No, but has one that would be appropriate for a Solarian scientist.
Sure, yeah.
There's definitely that one like 10 workouts for scientists who need to be able to hike. Like it always comes up recommended after one of Frex's videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. So,
Clicked on one and now that's all I see.
That's all you see. Yeah. 10 seconds of that, and now you've fed the algorithm.
Mhm.
You guys are in the middle of the hike. You're almost there when you get a static call from Dell. You get a call from Camus. Team Obsidian, Dell. This is Camus.
Yo.
We just had a ship drop out of FTL. We're gonna have to move to the far side of the. Be aware. We might have this.
Frex is
I'll
gonna
call
look to the sky. Can he see the dots of the ships?
No, they just entered into
Okay.
like this is for a space opera that Mass Effect is. They are very much also science real base, and like their sensors picked them. So they don't have a visual on them, but their sensors picked up that somebody just dropped out of orbit. So as a precautionary, so they don't get into a proactive gunfight, they're moving to the far side of the planet, also to help them shield their sensors. But they're well aware that they probably also know there's a ship here. So he's letting you know that they might come in hot. He doesn't quite know, and he doesn't want to fight.
Dell's gonna relay that and just be like, expect company. And she's gonna kind of like jump around and also just be like, oh, that's too much stuff for not being at home. And just kind of like getting ready, like looking around, being a little bit more like paranoid and aware of stuff. But
After that, you get a call from the shuttle pilot. He was like, Del, what do you want me to do?
So he's like landed, right?
No, he's in low orbit. He's too. Sifo's already started moving the ship away. He doesn't have enough time to get back to the ship before they're gone. So he's asking you because you're the team leader. That's what Camus what to do.
Yes.
You want him to stay in low orbit. Want him to get out.
Stay close just in case, but if you see any other like activity getting by you, like hide a shuttle, I don't know, like get to where they don't really pay attention to you at all.
Is it the Kodiak? I can't remember what the shuttle is.
Oh.
I think it is Kodiak.
I'll look
She's
it
like,
up real quick.
yeah, I appreciate it. I'm gonna say it is.
It is. It's the Kodiak.
Okay, cool. Understood, ma'am. Just remember, I'm in a Kodiak, not a stealth fighter.
No, yeah, just yeah. Because Del wants him close. Del wants him like as close as possible. If the ship could just ride next to them, that would be the best case scenario. But that can't happen.
We could hide the ship on land, like we did that human man.
Want us to bury our shuttle?
Bring it down, and then we hide it.
What do y'all think? Land it?
How far do we have to go?
2 miles.
You're
Is
almost
there any-
there.
Is there any sort of like cave or outcropping or anything where it would be easy enough to hide in and that we could easily access?
Oh, yes.
Everybody.
Lord and I work out. We prepared. Very strong.
Everybody
Very
give
good,
me
friend.
let's see, y'all scan it. Y'all give me a scan, go through your Omni tool. Give me a cyber tech if anybody who wants.
Sweet.
20.
Cyber tech.
Can it?
I have
That's
3 in
sick.
that, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I think Valor's running like topography scans and stuff to
All right,
kind
so
of
they learn.
find something.
You look and you see just on where you left, just on the other side, there's a mountain range that he could probably dip down real quick and land there and be out of like any sensor range because there's enough. You notice that there's residual EZO in that area that would hide the EZO of, because that's how they would make their scans. Either through, if they switch over the
Right.
thermals, they might be able to spot him, but he will be in the valley of high-end mountains. They would have to basically pass through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Valor will mark like 5 different landing spots in like order of like convenience against like stealthy kind of deal, to where it's like, it'd be easy to land here, less stealthy, and like kind of send that and then push that to Del to send on.
Yeah, she'll send it and then just kind of like look back at Valorm and Lauren and Frex and just be like, thanks. Yeah, good. Close. It's hidden.
You said you gave him 5.
Yeah.
Are you
Just like
commanding him, or are you suggesting? Del, are you
I said
commanding
that's Del's job.
him? Right.
Valorn just made suggestions based on topography and atmospheric data. That's science. There's no
Doc knows
like those are the
science.
smart places to land. He can land wherever he
Right.
wants.
He's what I'm asking for, because Del is the leader.
Oh yeah, she sent it.
Right. Okay. But you're giving
Yeah.
him the option to choose.
Yeah.
Like, you're not okay.
Yeah, because she doesn't exactly know like what it looks like over there, so she's kind of trusting like ran the thing. These look good. You will physically be there, so you can see with your eyeballs what's the best spot.
He'll be like, "Understand, ma'am. I am." He's going to give you the 5th coordinate, so basically the one that's most stealthy. The most stealthy. I rolled a d6 and I landed exactly on 5. Okay,
There
6
you go.
was actually going to be. It was going to be 6 was a failure, and he's going to stay in the air.
Yeah.
So it landed on 5. So he's going to choose the stealthiest option, but it's also going to take the amount of time for him to get if there needs to be an emergency.
Yeah, that was the. Yeah, when I was thinking of that list, like 5 would be most hidden, but like a difficult landing.
Right.
Like have to weave in between some stuff, but extremely stealthy and very safe.
Yeah.
So
I'll say he's a good enough pilot. He's a nomad pilot.
Sweet.
So he's got
the moto skill.
He's got the moto skill. He's a good enough. Like when it comes to transportation, the Intruder is like top notch. He's like no.
There it is.
I can't be old. So all right. So you guys do not have your. It would take about from where he's at, from where y'all are getting to the. It would take him about 10 minutes to get to y'all.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, all right. So you guys know that you got incoming, but as you guys are figuring that out and still walking, you crest over a hill, and then you see the rear half of where the Normandy is. And outside of a couple engines, like they two of the engines, it's surprisingly intact.
Wait, so 2 of the engines are missing?
Yeah, like one of the wings are sheared off, and it's over and away from it, but like the entireness of it is basically what the core would be is surprisingly intact.
Cool.
Though you notice that there is a slow blue liquid from the rear of the ship kind of leaking.
And we would know what that is, right? That's Ezo?
That's Ezo, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So,
right.
You guys are here. What y'all do?
scan it. I gotta complete my imaging with all the basically recreating schematics with scans.
I think Lauren's going to be like gun out at the ready kind of for anything though now.
I think Frex is going to go over to that Ezo and take off his helmet and sniff it to see if it is still like viable Ezo or if it is spoiled.
What do I make you roll that?
Wilderness survival. No, that's an intelligence skill. That's not quite
roll
it.
Me will. Roll me will.
Will, okay. I can roll you will. That's fine. Oh, what was on the die? I rolled looks like I rolled a 9, so I did not make my will check.
I thought it was like a DC in the, or do you have to? I thought you rolled it and be.
Sorry, say again.
I thought it was a DC in the book.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, did you want me to do a was it will plus?
Like I wanted you to see. You had a DC because you're a Vorch. I'm giving you a DC of 15 to see if you just instantly pass out.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Got it. All right. Got it. Yep. So yeah, I beat that.
Cool.
I don't pass out.
You don't pass out, but you also don't smell anything because there's no atmosphere.
Damn. All right. Fair enough. Frex does not think of these things, and puts his helmet back on to get back to the radio comms, and says,
I'm just staring like.
Yeah. and Frex says, Frex tells everybody, it's not Ezo. It's just blue water.
You guys also notice as he turns to you, all of his makeup is literally frosted on his face. Like everything is frosted. There is ice spikes dripping off of the back end. Like
Take a picture of it for him.
like as he talks, crystals break because the suit is internally heated.
Yeah.
And so you see this heat and
the mask is just Fog City.
It's starting like the computers are trying to keep up with the anti-fog and like
Right.
alarms on your Omni tool are like soup breach.
Yeah, right. And Frex is like just trying to he's just hitting at it to make it stop. He's like,
So yeah, I don't know if I
Were you using the petroleum jelly makeup?
Yes.
Interesting.
Plus acid.
Yes.
plus ass.
The acid makes a good foundation, and then the jelly.
You're doing good, Frex. You're doing good.
Valor
I
makes
just
sure.
imagine petroleum jelly like really just make sure that acid stays on the skin. Like
It just holds it there. Yeah.
Valor makes sure to make a note of what just happened, just kind of tucked away in the like terabyte-sized folder of just Vorcha observations.
Yeah. It's like exposure to like head and shoulders for 7.6 seconds.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna go in, do anything with the ship itself?
Try to scan it.
I'm gonna stay at the door and keep an eye out on the skies and surrounding.
So as you, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say if nothing's like drawn me, like there's no noises coming from inside it, Lauren would probably stay outside too.
Okay. So it's just Dell and Valorm going in.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of. Well, I'm like to look around and kind of like see where to go and like where because I'm
It would be perception.
okay. Then yeah.
Because the schematics that you got of the ship won't match here because it's all mangled and damaged. But I would say that because you probably have lived on a ship for a while and you've had the first like parts of Omega, this would be handy.
Okay.
Frex follows. Right.
Yeah.
24.
With a 24, you're able to lead both Valorm and Frex through the wreckage fairly easy. You do see a couple bodies just kind of frozen in place as you walk. Again, this buddy, especially in the low decks, out as you guys make your way.
Frex will like dislodge any bodies if it's easy enough to do.
Not really, because they're kind of mangled in with.
All right, fair enough.
Is there anything like looking around like as we're walking, Dal will kind of look and see has anything been touched or moved or like can we see has anybody been in and around the ship like on the inside?
With that 24, yeah, you would notice it seems like this place is still for time. It doesn't look like it's been disturbed. It's locked into time capsule situation. You definitely notice that there's no footprint ahead of you.
Okay, good. That's a good sign. Just like Dell's going straight for that core, but like keeping an eye out.
Yeah, I think that Frex would try and see if there's anything else of interest while we're walking down this way.
Roll me a perception.
Sure.
Yeah, Valorm's just scanning the ship and trying to get all of the things that CFO needs as quickly as possible so that just be done with that part of it.
Roll me another cyber tech to finish out your scanning of the ship and inlays that.
Sweet.
You find 17. You get a pretty good detail outside and maybe the core structure, but like it's so mangled in here, Valorn, that you really can't get how it was on the inside, like the computers and stuff and how they.
Yeah.
So it's really mangled in that sense. But you get it like the superstructure, how it was raised, and the closer you get to there, you can see how the Tantalus Drive was in the center and they sent the power out to the engines. So and how it was set into the structure, and you see how the original coolant lines as you get there work. So you get that, you understand that. For you, Frex, you don't find anything super amazing, but you do find like old Alliance issued weapon, like
Cool.
a pistol and or like you find like a M6 Avenger laying around. So it's not anything like super awesome, but like that's what you technically have, and this is because it's been so preserved. It's actually better than what you have
Neat.
in a sense of like damage. So I don't see it adding any pluses to you right now, but it's definitely, and because it's been sitting there so long frozen, you have to get it repaired. But once
What
it's
is
up
the
and
what is the
working,
name of the gun again?
the M6 Avenger or M8
M6.
Adventure. Is it 8, Gavin, or 6?
I think it's 6. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's
M6
6.
Avenger from Normandy. Awesome. Yeah, I think that Frex will not connect at all with the fact that this is a relic from one of the most famous ships in the galaxy, and will just like put it in the dirty bag that Frex has with him, and completely remove any value of its collector itemness.
Yeah,
It's gonna be in
It's
there next to like a bunch of chewed up jigsaw pieces.
that gun would be worth a lot of money on the on the
Right.
black market.
Right. Yeah,
it
exactly.
is the M8, by the way. Sorry.
It's an
M8,
M8.
not
Hey,
M.
okay.
So were these scans kind of what we needed as far as the core is concerned, or were we looking for like something to actually like haul back to our ship?
I think they want the core.
They want the core.
Okay.
They want the core.
So do we see that here?
Oh,
Or is
absolutely.
it-
You've gotten into a lower with that 24. You've gotten there. You see that the core is somewhat intact, but definitely leaking EZO. And I'm rolling my luck here, my personal luck for you guys. There they are. See, I like rolling dice. I see why you do it. Let's get my metal D20.
There you go.
Okay. You notice that where the wings have ripped out on the other end, there is just a big enough hole to pull the core out sideways and then airlift it up. But you guys don't have enough air service power. You would need to radio in that kind of work. You have the Kodiak that could lift it out for you, but you don't have enough manpower to get it going. So somebody would need to radio back to relay that.
Do we
Yeah.
do we have any kind of like to stop this like EZO coming out? Like any kind of
No.
like no?
Some Omni gel.
Mhm.
I don't know.
No.
I don't actually know what
It-
Omni gel like. They seem to just use it for everything. So
Some like
roll me a cyber tech or roll me a basic tech.
which one? Basic tech.
Basic tech, yeah.
Okay. 22.
You
If I did
would,
that, yeah, 22.
Valorm, you would know just through passing glancing that it would take a engineering squad to come down and
Yep.
and stop the EZO, but you would also know it's not necessary.
Mm-hmm.
The more
Yeah.
the bigger thing is they would have to try to patch it, or they would have to seal off the cargo bay of the Intruder is because that stuff is kind of like plutonium. It's how you get
Mhm.
biotics.
Right.
Being
Can-
exposed
Yeah.
to it will hurt you.
Can Frex use air vehicle tech here to know like other ways that we could do this?
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll see.
Okay.
$15. Yeah. You don't have the tools to do it. If somebody brought you the tools, you could definitely help to seal it very quickly.
Okay.
You could, but again, you would need to call in because you guys were meant to find it and then air call it, and then they were going to bring an engineer until this showed up. So that's kind of the wrench in this.
Okay.
But you guys have time because there hasn't been anything from Camus, so
Valor would communicate kind of what is necessary to get this thing moved and like kind of what we need to Dell to like send on to Camus because he's got other things to do. And then after communicating that, we'll be going and again trying to rip data from Omni Tools to see if he can reconstruct the inside of the ship based off of like helmet mounted cameras and things like that from the like Omni Tools store.
Go ahead, they'll call Camus while you can do that. Give me a cyber tech. Give me one more cyber tech roll, friend.
18.
Yeah, so while Dell's calling, this will take up a lot of your time, but with that you could definitely
He needs something to do.
Yeah. So you could definitely get like through helmet cams, through you'll be able to tap into some of the inside camera, security cam, stuff like that. Through certain
just like ripping a lot of stuff, like sees like a security panel and just like rips it out and is like plugging, his Omni tool like directly in and like stuff like that you're really not supposed to do on ships, but it's like I got to get this thing power and like the little power coupling on this is all busted, so I just need a wire directly, like kind of deal. Like he knows a lot about engineering, but just thinks it's very boring.
Right.
And this is definitely one of those moments where it's like shining through a lot because he's just like pulling stuff and is like, dude just like could take an engine apart and put it back together. He just doesn't want to because he thinks it's boring. Engines are boring. People are way more complicated. That's way more interesting. Taking one of those apart and putting it back together. Now that's the challenge.
Yeah, there it is.
Dark. Thank you.
You might not let.
But yeah. And then once the complete scan of interior and exterior is done, he'll send that directly to CFO. Just be like a gift.
So many gifts.
And then like PS, remember the physical barrier.
It's not really a gift.
Right now, you go to do that, and you realize that it returns the same.
Oh no.
While this is happening, Dell's trying to call Camus.
Takes a minute, and finally you get a call. You get through. Hey, sorry for taking so long. Ghost mode.
Oh, one more time, so you kind of cut out.
He's in ghost mode. Like it's short transmission bursts.
Ah, okay.
It's very short transmission bursts. He's trying not to get tracked.
Okay. Should just say, we found it, and like sends the location. It's here. Valorm said it's okay to be moved. It's kind of leaking, but we got it, and the codec's hiding at the moment, but yes.
You hear takes a minute, probably an uncomfortable amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Copy. CFO on the way. It's very short transmissional bursts. And then shortly after that, you get prepare incoming.
Okay. So Dell turned to the other two and say, CFO's coming.
Okay. And Frex will start to prep this for movement.
This whole time, Marinos is just outside trying to make small talk with Lauren. Like, so do you like the cold weather?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I don't have some great memories in the cold, but it's good for your lactic acid buildup.
Your what?
Not a good thing.
Your lactic acid buildup? Do Drell not have to worry about that?
Probably not. But honestly, maybe, and I wouldn't know.
You guys roll me
a what?
A perception.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
+1.
+1. Both of you notice your Omni tool for you, Lauren, kicks off, and your scope picks up heat traces.
Mm.
2 shuttles heading your way at a very quick pace.
I say that
You guys-
immediately over comms.
Dell's gonna run back to the front. Is this like before or after we got the call for CFO?
This is right after the call for CFO.
Okay. So Dell's gonna run up to the front and then just be like, does the scans look familiar? I don't know what she's like. Does it look like familiar? Like we know it's CFO coming in, or like
They're coming from the direction that you guys just came from. CFO would not come that way because they're on the other side of the planet. If anything, the trajectory would be coming from you or right down on. So whatever's coming is not friendly. And honestly, for you, Lauren, you would notice that they do not have friendly tags. They do not have friendly tags. They don't have red tags yet because they haven't open fired. But your firing solution definitely notices they are not part of the intruder.
I'm kind of scanning their area and wanting to like either run and duck into some rubble or in a snowdrift or behind, like try and get a little bit of distance and cover. A
I mean,
snipe. I'm looking for a sniping position.
Right, there's plenty of cover. You guys notice that they stop. You notice because I'm guessing that they stop at like halfway past the canyon and start dropping down and staggered into the canyon. So they're landing the Kodiaks in the canyon, which what would that be? Does anybody have military tactics? Anybody have tactics?
Yep.
Yes. Do I
Roman
finally get
tactics.
to use them?
Yes.
I'm not there though.
I don't
I'm inside the ship with Valorn trying to get the engine prepped. I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
where's
nice.
tactics?
It's on the
Where
left-hand
is-
side.
Oh, I
under
see.
knowledges.
Oh, I have a little bit.
Oh, come on. I have a 5 and I rolled a crap. And I have a +5.
It says you have 0. It says you have a 0 in tactic.
I
It just
have
rolled it.
5.
What's your intelligence?
5. So I should have
And
a
then you should have another
10.
5.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so that's you got a 19 technically then. For some
Cool.
reason, it says you have a 0 in it,
That's weird.
like when you rolled it. So I don't understand that.
Well, it
So
wouldn't be
it'd be a,
19, it would be
It'd
14.
be a
wouldn't it?
14. Yeah.
14.
14, my fault.
Cool.
Well, no, 5
So,
5 plus her 5, and she rolled a 9.
The 9 includes the
You rolled
5.
a 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that
okay,
includes
my
5.
fault. Yep, 14. Still, that's good
Yeah,
enough.
because I put 5 in tactics thinking it worked like deduction, but it didn't. And then I was like, well, now I have tactics.
Right.
Now I really know my way around a battlefield.
I mean, it makes sense for her, but
Anybody else rolling tactics?
I'll roll it.
I did. I just also critically failed.
Yeah, I will because I have 9 intelligence, which is kind of like
Wait,
being good. Okay, well, yeah.
Is Valorn? Are
We're in the.
Valorn?
I imagine we roll like over comms though, like we
Okay.
know the situation.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
Dell's like
Then
shouting
I'll do
down
that too.
like the pathway to just like let them know like people are coming in, possible firefight, just get ready.
So I think then Frex would follow Valorm, but offer some kind of helpful information to help the crew.
So all but Blair, what's your tactics?
Mine. So I have like I guess I don't have any in it, but I have 9 intelligence. So I got
Yeah.
an 11.
Okay. So I'm trying to remember who got it. It was you, Taylor. All 3 of you, in one way or another, realize that because they know somebody's and that they don't want to risk their shuttles. So now everybody else is like whatever teams are coming in on foot the rest of the way. In Valorm, you would know that most likely it's going to be 1 or 2 squads first, and then once they get the all clear, the second and third squad will probably come in from behind, or if they need backup. One basically to secure the shuttles, one to go clear out whatever's going on.
How long does it look like it's gonna take them from where they are to get to us?
10 minutes at best. And you have no idea how long it's going to go right now. Because right now they're all in ghost mode. She's on the way, but...
Dell's gonna also send like a message to Camus, just like a quick little... There's like a quick little alert to say like, we have possible hostiles incoming.
Roll me stealth. Oh, do we have is there encryption in this?
Yeah, there's cryptography.
There is, yeah.
Does anybody have that?
No.
I
I don't, but
one.
again, I've got the 9 in intelligence, so I could bullshit a lot of stuff.
I have one.
All right, go ahead and roll me encryption. Oh, you got it right there. They don't. So you send that, and Canvas is like, understood. And you wait for a minute. You hear 15 minutes out. He's doing very like 3-second short radio bursts to you. So he's trying to break it down in information. So that's what you get. And so what do you guys want to do? You want to set up for? I'm giving you guys
So
the advantage here.
they drop down in the canyon and they have to come up. Like, are we up or are we like just further in the canyon?
You're technically down and into an open. So they will have to come up over a hill and then drop down to you guys.
Is there... Valorm is thinking, because he's got the like holographic recreation of the whole ship going on and stuff like that. He wants to make it look like the drive is gone. Like, because if they could get here and they're like, oh, well, it's just a bunch of spilled Ezo, then they might just leave. And that's like, well, that's what he wants the plan A to be. Is like, you're too late, just leave. And then if they're just that tenacious, then they can get shot.
You would have to come up with a way to hide. You would have to come up with a way to hide that much Ezo. Like that's like a nuclear reactor sitting back there, and so it's a cool idea. But it's like, my struggle is with what you have, how would you disguise that, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think there's a feasible way of disguising the core to make it seem like it's gone, because they can just scan on their Omni tools, like, yeah, it's still there. There's too much raw Ezo in the area.
And Ezo is like super flammable, explodable, all that stuff, right?
Okay. Yes.
All right. I think that Frex is going to grab some kind of container and start gathering up Ezo.
Interesting. Okay.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I am going to allow that.
Sweet.
Okay.
Frex knows Ezo well enough to know like what kind of container is a good one. But Frex is like, well, I got a lot of Ezo sitting around on the ground. I might need it. So gotta
send Jesse Pinkman to the Home Depot for the specific type of tub to melt the body. Otherwise, it's gonna go bad.
What are you trying to build here? I'm assuming a bomb.
I think that Frex probably expects to either spray it on them or throw a container into their group, but is probably thinking, I gotta get this on them.
Okay.
Because Frex knows that Frex can survive without oxygen for a minute. But also, they probably can't.
Right.
So Frex is thinking, well, if my suit burns off, I don't care so long as their suit burns off. And
How
so,
much ezo? How much ezo are you trying to correct? Like, how many containers are you?
yeah,
You got
I think
you got like
the hardest thing for Frex is going to be like the spraying mechanism. So I probably only get like one container because the other part of my effort is to cobble together something with like a hose or a sprayer or some way to like drain out the ezo quickly in the way that Frex wants. So I don't think
but the
he's got a
ezo.
lot.
I was like the ezo's leaking out, so like it's not necessarily that. It's more of the sprayer. Roll me. What's your luck?
Not good.
Not good. Okay.
Yeah,
I
like
don't want.
think of it. Think you know what? Frex wants this to be in a bag, like
You want to be in a bag?
so that I can squeeze the bag and the stuff comes out.
Easy enough.
Sweet,
You get. I'll say 2 bags worth of ezo.
sweet, and that's all. Frex is spending all of our prep time on that. That's the Frex has no
Okay.
other things to do.
What's the rest of y'all doing?
So Reno's had the same idea and then turns around and sees Frex doing it. She's like, yeah. So she's gonna go get a bag or some sort of container, but she wants to kind of hide it, like in the snow, in the rubble, on where it looks like they're going to be walking from.
Oh, absolutely. Roll me. I'll say you get also 2 bags, and roll me tactics to put it in a way that it's on that it can be easily shot by a sniper.
17.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dang,
Yep. You got 2.
dang.
You were able to hide them in a perfect, almost like you're able to put them in between a choke point to where it's almost, unless they go around it, which if they probably won't, they're gonna definitely walk into that blast radius.
Then I want to post up as high as I possibly can be somewhere.
The highest spot, which would be equal to where they're coming from, would be on the back of the ship, on top of like where the little fin is, or where the fin would be the highest point and where you're at.
Could I be up there and then also be concealed? Like, is there kind of like a hide, or are they going to come over the edge and just see me standing on a ship? Like,
You
"Ah."
roll me a stealth.
uh, stealth.
You got that 9 movement or whatever, right? Like you can get out of a
Yeah.
lot of tight spots.
Yeah, I can go.
Yeah, you're hidden.
Oh, my move is 10. I can really go.
Yeah. So your movement, with your movement, it is definitely with what you got. Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, so I don't want to just stand out in the open, but if I can get up a
Right.
little higher and then still hide and watch where they're going.
Okay. Anybody else?
I think Lauren would be in like an aggro position. Like if they do come and somehow still make it through the fire, she's gonna be like the first line of defense and just, down the way, if that's
Are you
possible.
hiding or?
Yeah, I'd be hiding at first, and then if shit goes wrong, then I come out.
Okay. Blair?
Yeah, like, are we? Is Lauren gonna be like by the ship or like outside?
I mean, I would say you're at the ship, you're at the entrance of where you came at, and you're seeing Prex get a bunch of ezo. You're seeing Reno's put IEDs down and then running all the way to the top. So you see everybody kind of doing their thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I also just want to be like in a spot where like in between like where they're coming and the core, pretty much. Like I don't know.
it's going to be
who's-
where you're at. It's
Okay,
going to be
perfect.
where you're at. My question is, are you going to be out in the open, and that same with you, Lauren? Are you guys going to be out in the open? Both of you roll stealth in.
Yeah, it's gonna be like out in the open, so I'll need to probably roll a stealth.
I will be kind of hidden. Ooh, 19.
Ooh, I forgot she has no stealth. 12.
Yes.
Lauren,
Yes.
Lauren, you think you're stealthy?
Yes.
Damn right.
You are not stealthy at all. You pick a boulder that you're just a little bit too big to be hiding of. It gives you cover, but they will see you. If that makes
Damn
sense.
my workout routine and
Yes.
massive muscles.
I'm like, Lauren,
And-
just like put your shoulders in. You're a little broad. Like, can you?
I can't. All these gains.
Just a quick
Speaking-
flex,
Big-
like I
That's a
can't
big
do it.
move. That's such a struggle.
Speaking of the gains,
Sleeve,
has
man.
the Vorchata been activated?
No, we're not doing Bane up in here. She cannot get it.
Again, I think it. All right.
She pulls
Look,
her arm
look,
in through
I
the
tell
suit.
you-
and
I
up.
tell
Just take
you
off the
what.
helmet for 5 seconds while you chug, and then put it right back on. You're okay.
No,
how
in
that-
fact,
that's
how that
hasn't
works.
She hasn't asked someone smarter than her to design a little just straw in the suit. So all she has to do is hook up one
Emergency
end of the straw
induction.
to her other armor where it has her horchata. I think is interesting, but I will. I am not the GM, so no horchata today.
I feel so much bitterness here. What do you want from me?
It is very bitter.
All that hate for Gold Team.
Can I? Yeah.
It was just
It's
knowing
Gold
this
Team's
moment.
fault that we can't have Vorchata today. It's all Gold Team.
I tell you what, you survived this mission. If you survive this mission, and you spend the credits,
Super straw.
you
Super
can
straw.
get
Space
We
straw.
Super space straw.
we can get you what's the stupid thing?
Triple S. S
It's
cubed.
like
Oh, like a
No,
camel
it-
pack? Like a camel pack?
Yeah, camel pack.
Yeah.
Like you can get a camel pack in your arm, like into your arm.
Okay.
Yes.
And a spacesuit. Okay.
I also just like the idea of like cracking one open and then having something like in the suit where you could just
Yes.
like,
Yeah, no. Lauren is becoming Bane. Like, no, we're not doing that.
makes sense to me.
It tracks, but I'm like, oh.
Also, I'll say that Dell's also kind of like trying to like really figure out like where they are and like really like survey this area just so she knows it pretty well, just in case like she knows she's not gonna go like run over the side of something, just like really get the lay
you
of the
guys-
land down.
You guys you've done enough. You've been here long enough that you guys would know like this area and the area you came from. You kind of have the advantage. That's kind of why you're getting all this set up. I'm giving you this chance.
Cool.
You guys have been here. Valorn, have you tell me what you're doing yet?
First of all, getting the combat drone out. Probably sending that with Lauren.
Okay.
But it's like on the ground, just kind
It's
of like
hiding better than
bullets start flying, just like pop up and shoot them
It's
a
a
few
little.
times.
It's a little ball right now because they're
Mhm.
balls, so it's just in
Yeah.
like this like ball next to her.
Mhm.
Are you hiding or are you also in the open?
Valor's going to be in the ship near the core as well, kind of trying to prep it to where as soon as they're here to extract it, it's ready to go.
Okay. And you said
Work
you were
on
doing-
that, and then if he finishes that early, because that shouldn't be too hard. It's just engineering. Then kind of get hidden somewhere in that area.
So much shade.
All right.
I love it.
So much shade.
Justin.
And Frex will totally need a bit of Valorn's help to work out the mechanism, the dousing mechanism that they're putting together.
It's just a glorified icing thing.
Exactly. It's almost like a
Actually,
whoopee cushion. It's almost like a whoopee cushion with a little bit extra hose.
And that's what Valor contributes is he finds a piece of scrap metal and then using the Omni tool and stuff kind of bends it and cuts it to where it'll do a little a nice stream.
Oh,
It's got a
perfect.
good,
Amazing.
or flatten it to where it's one of those flat wide oons where it just shoots out in the big arc.
Yeah. So Casey, just so you've got the full image, Frex, once Frex is ready, it's these two bladders of Ezo hanging out underneath Frex's armpit, right? so that Frex can like just do a quick chicken dance situation to squeeze out as much Ezo as possible, holding on to 2 hoses, right? So Frex is like getting their little thing all set up, and they're still in the ship waiting for the chaos to begin.
Okay.
That's why Frex is the coolest.
Frex is, well, we'll see if Frex makes it.
Your interesting bagpipe machine.
Yes.
I want it to make sounds.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So you guys are set up. The first squad has crested the hill, and you notice that it is definitely an Asari commando unit, and backed up with a sniper of some kind, it looks like, and obviously another Turian. Y'all can roll me perception if you want. They try to get laid because they haven't quite spotted Lauren yet because they're just now coming down the hill.
Yeah, I want to look to see if there's any kind of like identifiers. Do we know
Yes.
who these people are?
Mm.
I'm rolling like garbage.
I got a
Dang.
oh shit. I got a 20. Does that make me readjust of like, oh, maybe hiding behind this boulder isn't going to be best, or can I at least readjust myself in some way?
Complimentary skill. Do I notice that my booty's hanging out the back end of this boulder?
I will say that you're in that you notice just in the split of time that you are you're definitely not. Okay, I'm gonna give you the choice. You can either get markings of the people, or you get the idea that, oh shit, I gotta readjust. Which one you want?
If I were just to lay down, would that be hiding?
Yes.
Your armor's white.
Yeah, your armor is white, so it would track.
I'll get their markings. I'm aggro
Okay.
anyway. Whatever. I'll get their markings.
Okay. Valem, you're in the ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, helping me get my my Ezo bladders situated just so before I run out there. Like,
I'll start with you, Taylor. Taylor, you know they're in a classic Asari commando. Like the 3 huntresses are in front, kind of spread out to cover as much ground as the commanders in the center. And you're noticing that the Turian and the female sniper is starting to make her way up cliffside to get Overwatch, and he's moving over here. But so you're noticing in the sense of like they're getting into a more spread out, cover as much ground as possible. And you notice that their armor color is all black, but you can't quite, because you're kind of, what would you be? You're kind of focusing on when they get to the choke point, right?
Yeah, and I think cat. Wrote it on my mic. I think too she might, or I guess it would depend. So I was kind of making that and telling people my plan so no one would walk up it and get blown up. Do you think it would be a solid enough plan that like Lauren knows where I put those since she's also outside?
She would have saw you put them. Like, I'm not gonna make her not roll that. She would have noticed that
Yeah.
you were putting down stuff. So yeah.
So, because if the sniper's going to be going up and not really be in that blast radius, I think I'm going to train my focus instead on the sniper and then tell Lauren,
Okay.
hey, remember that warehouse? Let's do it again. Blow them up, baby.
Next is Lauren. Lauren, you've hidden, and you were able, while you were hiding, you were able to catch just the slide on the Turian. Was the last thing you looked before you were getting in like a better position. He definitely belongs to the Silver Winged Devils.
Oh.
But the rest of the group doesn't have that same marking.
Okay. So Lauren would definitely relay that information to everyone, but really kind of hint, hint, wink, wink to Renos to be like, hey, there's a silver angel here. He's a Turian.
It's not Zeus. I'll give you that.
Okay.
It's
yeah,
not
I
Zeus.
assumed
He still has,
since we're not seeing a transformer in front of us, it's not.
And for you, Blair, you focus on the Asaris. This group is called the Ravens. They're another gang that's usually associated with the Eclipse. And it's very weird that they're here. You know that these are the from a crew called the Ravens, and they are a very skilled recovery group and assassination Asari Hunters pack. Like,
So
it's
basically
very
what we're seeing. What we're seeing is like a member from what we just dealt with, like a bit ago, and then another. So there's a bunch of different like gangs all like working together for this thing that we have no idea really.
Working against Arya.
Yeah. Okay.
You would assume working against Arya. So they're all moving up. The sniper has now gotten into an Overwatch position. I'm sorry, I didn't have another. I thought y'all were gonna move up into the canyon. So, so I would say y'all's choke point is right here. So,
where were you ping? Okay.
So let me roll. Let's see. Skill set. Lauren, this first Asari stops. Just stops. And she does a hold. And you can see them doing kind of hand gestures to the sniper. They haven't spotted you necessarily, but they did see a glint in your general direction, probably while you were shifting, and that caught her attention enough to get the team to stop. And
have they stopped short of that area?
No, I made it to where they stopped. They stopped in the blast radius. They're not short of the blast. They're not as short as that they won't take damage, but they're not going to be in range of max damage, if that makes sense. They're still in range, but
so Lauren's gonna be dead quiet and ask Renos when to take, like, tell me when. Just not moving, like holding breath, everything. Like dead fucking silent. Dead movement.
I want them to get in the full blast radius, but I mean they're gonna have to keep coming towards us, right? Like, do I get that feel that they're gonna have to keep moving forward?
Right. Absolutely.
And like, we may lose our surprise, but let them keep moving forward and get right on top of that.
Nothing comes out of it, but you may understand that Lauren understands, but can't make any sort of sound or movement anymore.
And then I'm just going to kind of keep an eye, and then hopefully if they don't get a super good view of what's going on and they keep going forward, I want to try and get at that sniper either as Lauren's blowing stuff up or directly after when she's a little distracted.
So it's a long minute, very long minute, and you, Renos, because you're scoped in on it, you would notice that the sniper is definitely doing a scan.
Mm-hmm.
And after a minute, she gives the okay sign to the group. One time I don't. And they start moving forward.
As soon as I stand on it, I yell ham sandwich. Not yell ham sandwich when I say it in the thing.
Yeah.
As soon as I stand
All
on
right. Go ahead and roll me to hit.
Okay. If I were to do auto fire, would that increase or decrease my chance of hitting something?
Decrease.
Okay, then let's stick with shoulder arm.
Yeah, I was like, because you're
I
technically
am-
in sniper position. You need. I'm gonna tell you right now. You need a 15 or higher to hit.
I'm using all 3 of my luck. I know it's a lot, but I'm going to use all 3 in conjunction with this. So let me see this. Okay. Shoulder weapons. 25? Is that
Yeah. You didn't even need to use your luck. You killed it.
it.
So you get this fire, and a shot rings out, which gets the sniper's attention immediately and the Turian's attention. But before they can react, big ol' explosion. So roll me
Yes.
8d6.
Oh shit, we got that fireball damage going. We got
Yeah.
fireball
Yes.
damage.
It's easy.
Yeah.
You guys. I was like, I'm gonna keep consistent with what we did in 12 days. You guys blew a mech off a building.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
knew it worked.
Points on the
That's
board,
why Rito's
kids. Points on the board.
31.
And here Frex is holding 2 bags of it under his armpits because he's smart.
We're gonna say so. The blast goes off. She gets thrown into the
31.
rocks, and she gets thrown back. She's dead. So we're gonna just go ahead and remove her off because she was like in the center. So delete. She's dead. She's not moving. The Turian is scarred. The shields are definitely down,
Ooh.
and the
Casey,
commander.
will you do me a favor and put her back on the board, but mark
I'm
her
sorry.
in some way? With
Oh.
like there's a way you can like right click them and put a little symbol on them. Just because Frex is likely to get creative, and I want to know how many bodies are there.
I got it.
It's a Vorch's thing just to use meat shields, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta know where they
Meat
are.
is very useful to the Vorcha.
They were used as meat shields, recognized it's great, but it's even better when it's not them.
Right, yeah. It's like, I know this meat shield game real well.
I'm trying to remember. How do you do that?
Oh, like you click on the token, and then here I think there's a way for me to do it with Frex.
Here we go. I got it.
Yeah, the little like
the little
bead under it.
X.
Yeah.
Yep, I got a little X right there.
Beautiful. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. So the shields on both of these are down. There's kind of like a little bit of a panic. Valorm, you hear a bunch of radio chatter all of a sudden. Because I'm gonna say that yours. I'm sorry, I didn't give you that. You are able to hack it, like kind of get in tune with their radio channels, and now you notice that there is a ton of chatter going on.
Valorm is going to be collecting as much of that as possible with the intent to shut off this team's radio and then like from piece together audio, send back nothing's waste of time kind of deal. To make sure that find a way to make sure that backup doesn't show up is basically what he's going to be working on because he is not really interested in shooting anybody.
Roll me. I'm gonna do this for me. Roll me a cyber tech to see if you can get into to encrypt the channel and overtake their channel.
Yeah. Okay. 19.
This is great.
It takes you a minute, but you get it. You needed an 18. Now roll me. Are you saying that you want to try to convince the other people after a loud?
I want to. There's a lot of chatter going on, so I want to grab bits of audio to like reconstruct into an all clear message kind of deal, like back to the ship sort of deal, using their own voices and audio. Because if they're just saying a bunch of stuff, man, that's free That's free speech data. They say all the sounds. I can just put it back together.
I'm
That-
trying to figure out if that's persuasion.
I mean, it's something.
I will offer that it's gonna take you like
It will. Like, I have to let them talk for a while, and then kind of let that process. So it'll take me a
Okay,
while.
so that's yeah, it takes you a while. It's gonna be persuasion.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna give that because you're taking the time.
What's my luck? 5. Yeah, I'll put some luck into it. Why not?
It's a high DC, I can tell you that, because there was a giant explosion.
Yeah, maybe
All clear.
I'm not going for so much an all clear, but more of a like waste of time. We can't it's it's fucked. We just might as well leave kind of deal.
Ship's dead. Ship's exploded. That was the ship.
Shit's exploded. Shit's exploded. That was the thing. It's done. 21.
You know what?
Yes.
Back here because dumb and I have.
What? I couldn't hear you, Casey.
I said because of what we ran into last week with me having to have a token. Now he's not on the board, but I have to bring out the token to roll him.
Yep. Oh, right.
Is Phalorm listening to jazz while he does this? Scooted it back.
Oh, I don't like that. I think it's more like it's the elevator music side of jazz.
Yeah.
It's bossa nova, which would be not very nova at this point.
Right. So what you hear coming back is that you're like, we will send. It's not we're not pulling back. It's more of collect the data. Any more problems, we will send back up. So they're not sending back up immediately.
Okay.
But they are definitely going to send that. But if they hear any more problems, they will be sending people in.
And so it took them 10 minutes to get here, and we know CFO was 15. So we just
Right.
kind of like
You got-
stall
you
for
got
5
fi-
minutes.
Well, you gotta stall them for more than 5 minutes because you got time. You have to take the core out and get it out.
True.
Yeah.
So,
What is my range? Was I like legitimate sniping like 5,100 yards?
I would say from where they're at the top of the mountain, there is.
To the other sniper?
Let me see. I would say that you're in the
To the one up here.
200 to 400 because you're at the top of the ship. So you're at 200 to 400. So you need a 17 for just a base hit.
Cool. Can I get that shot out on that sniper kind of to coincide with the explosion? That was my
Absolutely. I would
goal.
say that because this is all happening at the same time, that you definitely have that option.
Okay.
So, which gun are you using? You using your Viper or are you using?
I'll use the Viper because I've had it out for the plus to perception. So,
all right. Headshot or anything like that?
No, I'm just gonna hit him.
Okay.
It was so hard to get a 15 last time. I don't want to.
It's a 17 now.
Oh well, and it's 18 because I have a +1.
Yeah, you just hit it. So run that damage.
All right. Oh!
Yes.
Just a 1-6.
Just 1-6 though. But 2-5.
That's still a lot of
damage.
That's solid.
Boom.
And so
Break them.
You know what? Because she is. Yeah, her shield is gone. But she doesn't really. I mean, she has her spacesuit, but she doesn't really. Snipers don't have armor in the game. So 15.
Oh shit! Do you puncture her spacesuit?
That's what I'm
'Cause-
getting ready to figure out.
I'm also
'Cause-
immediately ducking back behind the fin as soon as I shoot her.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I use the spaceship as cover.
I used a ship that took a galactic space cannon to cut in half. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I want that.
Try hitting
armor.
me, but
Yeah, I want that
Yeah,
armor
how-
between me and
How many
their
hit points does that
handheld
thing have?
guns.
1,000?
Yeah, right.
I mean, it does, but if the wrong shot hits a particular spot,
That's fair.
Yeah. How do people do these little poor flesh and bone creatures that need all this desperate air and comfortable temperature zones? What's it
That's cool.
like when they don't
Mhm.
have good containment?
hey, I mean, try being a Drell. You can't even live in a humid climate or you get Drell cancer.
Oh wow.
of
Yeah.
course.
They can't live in humidity.
So,
Ugh.
Valorm, you hear a panic as some female voice is like, "I have a puncture. I have a puncture," and you look through as the sniper has basically kind of put down her weapon and pulled out some kind of patch kit immediately because you've noticed that there's venting atmosphere.
Okay, and I have like their comms are like cut off from the ship that they came from, right?
Yeah,
That's kind of okay.
Yeah. So
Cool. I'm just gonna have fun listening and just go like, no one can hear you.
Yes.
You should say that to them over the radio.
No, not
Very
say that
well.
over the radio. But, no, that would be just like a. I found a thing to do. That's useful.
So at least for the next like round, maybe round and a half, I have to roll again to see if how long
Yeah.
that takes. But she's the
Uh,
sniper for quote unquote is out of commission. Lauren
Yeah,
is-
I think Valorm will just send over comms to like the rest of the team, just like suits can be punctured, and it seems to be very effective. And then I'll just send through a little, like 3-second clip of like, oh shit, ah!
I'm just like, yes.
so that leaves you two left, David and Blair. You guys have what are you guys
Oh,
doing?
okay.
By the way, this squad is in full sprint towards the ship now. Well, not her; she's injured. But these two, full sprint into heading in and trying to get to cover. So you see them in full sprint, like they're trying to get out of the area.
Was that
far
ESO
away?
where like both of them went off at the same time, or was it one of two?
No, both of them went.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how far away are they? Like running at us? Like what's the distance there?
We're looking at you guys. You're in front of the ship. You're probably in the 100. Reno's was in the back. You're further. You're closer. So you would
Mhm.
probably be in the. You got an assault. You got a shotgun, right?
I have a shotgun. Yeah.
I would say you would be in the 50 to 100 range, which you need a 30 to hit where they're at.
So Dell's gonna turn around because earlier that ain't gonna fly. Earlier, so you were saying that there was like their weapons are around, right? Like previous weapons.
Oh yeah,
Possibly.
I had looted a pistol.
You looted an assault rifle.
Oh, an assault rifle. My apologies.
Oh, can I borrow that?
Here's the thing: it's not working.
Frex isn't exactly close to you.
Can I
Roll-
look for
Roll
another
me
one?
roll me a luck. Roll me a luck to see if you can find a operating weapon.
Can I
That's
throw a gun at Dell?
Just drop it down from the top. Oh wait.
I'll allow it.
I don't know why I have so many guns. Do you want one?
If
I
you
don't-
have a working assault rifle, that would be great.
I only have pistols.
Well,
And my snipers, but you can't have
Still, I was like, it's still a 30.
that.
I'm gonna I'll roll. How? How do
Oh,
I
go to your main character sheet
Okay.
where all your stats are, and
Yeah.
then just click on luck.
Okay. Can I add some? Do I just? Okay, I'm just pressing it. Just press.
Oh, you got a 10.
Ooh, so I
Is that
roll
a good or a bad thing?
I'm doing it as if it's a sliding up. So that's to me a crit. So I'll say, and for the ease of this, that you rummage around and you're able to find a rifle. It does. You got found an M6, and when you went to go power it up, when you slap a clip in it, it works. Barely.
These M6s, man, they just don't have any quit in them.
I think they're created to like the AK-47 of the Massive.
Or
Like,
it's an M8. It's an M8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is also because it's the same. It's still shoulder arms, and is it a 5d6 or
This
6?
one because its damage is going to be a 3d6.
3d6. Okay. So if she'll just like grab that really fast, and then I was on the right page. Just like whichever commando is coming at me fastest, just try to turn around and pop off a shot.
Okay, it would be this one right here. Would be
Okay.
close to 2. And her shield's down.
Oh, wonderful.
Like the blast took the shields out.
Yep.
So I keep closing tabs. Why do I keep closing tabs? Shoulder arms. Ba-bum.
Ooh, 31.
Dang.
Damn.
Could have hit with the shotgun.
Yeah.
Could have hit her with the shotgun. I'll roll that damage.
All right. Since I don't, you said 3d6. Let's go.
So for 2 6s. Oh.
Oh, 1 6 though.
Dang it.
Dang.
So 11 damage.
And just to declare what I'll be doing, Frex is not going to shoot anybody this round. Frex is going to leave the ship and stealth towards them.
Okay. Roll me that stealth.
Okay.
I forget what's the armor rule. If it just meets it pass through, bounce.
If you meet, the defender wins.
Okay. So you fire that shot off, and you notice that it ricochets, and she takes the hit, and immediately starts moving towards this wall. Like she's moving up against the canyon wall, like immediately because she took that hit. Okay. Yeah, you get out and you start moving towards that door. I would say you're up against that canyon where she's at.
Okay.
You have gotten to that other side of the canyon wall.
Okay.
And so it's a little, I say because, you got a movement of 10, right?
No, I have a movement of 8.
I mean, this is a small box canyon, so that's enough to get to the wall and make your way up the hill.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't want to be too close to them this round, I've got to run a ways, right? So I'm on my way.
Right. I would say in the next round, either they will come around, she will come around the corner, or you will get to her.
Okay.
Everybody roll initiative.
Which is on here, right?
Yeah, on the combat sheet is top right of combat sheet. Oh, sorry. You have to put your token down.
Okay.
And then roll it.
What's the mod? I feel like it's ref, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Does it not already add it though?
It does.
I think, yeah.
If you,
Oh, it
if
does. So there's no
yeah,
extra mod.
if you, yeah, the modifier is if you have like in Cyberpunk, it's if you have the cybernetics or
Ah,
the
okay, okay,
drugs
okay.
going.
Oh, I gotta select the thing.
Yeah, you gotta put it down and then click on the thing.
Yeah, sorry guys, I don't have it. I thought that's me trying to players in this group. I shouldn't have because I don't have.
Look at that. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Wow, makes it so much easier.
Full house. What if Yahtzee terms? I don't know.
Let's do this. Let's go.
Yahtzee is
Let's go.
straight. It's a straight.
Yeah, there we go. Full house. I don't know.
I mean, those are all.
I mean that was the straight would fit.
I haven't played Yahtzee in a while.
Sorry
Going
about
straight.
that. Right, writing your guys' stuff down.
I'll be right back. Gonna go let the dogs back in.
Okay.
Initiative.
Fight, 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 fight.
You would think doing this actually.
And 15?
That made the tracks that the sniper got.
Oh, good. I'm faster than the sniper. Awesome.
As long as I'm
know
not
what?
last. First.
That's all. I just don't want them to shoot me. That's all I
Well, right
want.
now she's the least busy right now trying to patch her suit. So you don't, at least for this round.
That's
I'm just
true. That's true. She's not going to be shooting anybody this round because
Yeah,
she's
this
trying to
round.
survive.
Yeah, she's trying to live.
Yeah.
She's actually. She's. Give your players. A
You broke up, Casey. Sorry, man.
Oh, I was saying, give your players explosive, and they
I mean,
will do.
it's
use it.
everywhere.
I love it.
It's like we're like lousy with it. We can't not use it. Oh man. Oh, and I totally imagine that Frex is running out there like all stealth and low with like the two kind of rubber hoses with the like they're just kinked, right? Like he's folded the hose back and he's just like that's the only thing keeping the ezo in is that like it's two kinked hoses, one in each hand. Hoping to.
Wow. Okay.
Don't like whoever that is. I don't like that person.
So what? I got to roll again, or is it already added? I don't think it's added.
No, it's not. It's not added for this, and it might be that initiative doesn't explode, but maybe it does. I don't know.
I don't ever remember initiatives.
Yeah, I don't know that it does.
I'll just say he has a. Though I find it funny how. Wow. All right. So, right now you got these three people running towards the. Lauren, what are you doing?
I think Valorm is before me, right?
Didn't you have an 18? Oh no, Valorm, what are you doing? You're right. She had a 19.
I want to just fuck with them through their comms, through their whatever.
All right, what are you doing?
Like anything I have connection to. I don't know what all I can do.
I would say because you have connection, you can start severing an individual connection to them, so they can't.
Could I instead send a very, very unpleasant sound very, very loudly through all of their comms?
Absolutely.
I just want to give them a real bad because they can't take that helmet off.
No, they can't.
No.
Oh my god.
I can't do
yes.
it. So that's what I would like to try to do.
They could wish that helmet was off.
Roll me a cyber tech.
Just maybe get them some negatives there on their stuff.
So
It's gonna
fun.
be really hard to
I love it.
concentrate.
I love it.
It's
I'm
like-
debuffing. I'm debuffing. I'm the priest.
That's right. That's right.
21.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, no, not 21. It should be a -5 from that.
Oh,
16.
So 15. I forgot to take the luck off. I only have
No, it'd be 16.
16.
16. Yes.
Okay. That's my DC.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
There it
Oh!
He will overcome. He will stay focused and just turn off his.
He's like, that's unpleasant.
That's unpleasant. And
Just-
immediately turn that off.
See, but this is good because I can just keep sending that. And how are they gonna turn their stuff back on to send a message back to the rest of them, which they can't do anyway. So
Right. Right. I was like, they can't do it in like.
now they can't talk to each other either.
And what was yours again? What you get?
16.
16.
Okay.
So the captain didn't make it.
Captain did make it. The sorry captain is like, you see her kind of stop while running.
Which one is this?
And-
Sorry, captain? Yes. Yes.
Oh, I forgot about the sniper up here. Oh, she's in.
What is she going to focus on? The ear-splitting sounds or
sound,
the...
or like, let's see if she has the will to just go through and get it done, right?
Nope.
Oh,
That's it.
all right. Renos, you still scoped in on that?
Oh yeah.
So you just see her just crumple down to her knees as she's holding her, and she was almost done with that patch job, but it's venting rapidly. So she stopped and she's trying to turn it off. So she's just stopped moving, but she'll get regained in one turn. Him, on the other hand, he's now running because now he's more pissed than anything else.
Sorry about your luck.
So that's Valorn. He will go next. I would say he saw Lauren, so he's gonna take a shot at Lauren.
Do it.
Do it.
Witness me. As she just pours Vorchata at her helmet. Like, it doesn't actually go in. It's just in the air.
Okay. Where is it?
Okay, so that would hit.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Okay. All right. It hits. How much damage? Oh, can I? Okay. Never mind.
Are you trying to evade?
Yeah, but it's fine. I got hit.
Okay.
16 doesn't. It just gets through my shield and does 1 damage to my armor, and it doesn't break through my
So
armor.
it doesn't break through your armor.
Yeah, but my shield is down.
All right. Let's see, the next one would have been
Me, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, you.
Okay, so I think I am going to use auto fire.
All right.
And does auto fire just target one person, or does it target?
It targets one person.
If I'm going to be targeting one person, screw it. I'm just going to shoot that guy who just shot at me. So
Alright.
not auto fire, just regular shooting. And 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then
That hits with like a major success, if I remember, or one success. So what is it? It's time. It's
Oh no, that's just that. I just shot shoulder arms. I didn't do auto
shoulder
fire.
arms. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
just
do
did
your
shoulder
damage.
and then damage. Ooh, not as
18.
good, but it's 18.
18. Okay, so he has to stop. I'm rolling shit on that because all of a sudden you notice ventilation
Mm.
coming out of his armor, and he moves immediately behind cover to fix the problem. The next one after that is Dell. What's up? What you doing?
I guess the next closest one is
She's
this.
dead.
Oh, she's dead.
Yep.
Never mind.
She's
Then,
dead. She's knocked out. She's knocked out.
okay. Then I'm
And
just gonna.
you notice that through their glass helmets, there's a lot of venting of atmosphere.
Then I'm gonna shoot at the one with her shields down still that I
Yep.
shot at earlier.
Yep.
Still with that assault rifle.
Yep.
Ooh.
I was only one away, so it's 14.
You just miss. If I'm looking on the right.
Okay.
With that, so to kind of speed up things, because I see that it is getting a little late. You guys are exchanging fire back and forth continuously. Renos, give me a sniper shot on this. Are you still shooting at the sniper?
Yeah. I mean, because everyone else is dead, or I can't, or they're in cover, right?
Well, she's not in cover.
Yeah. Like she's the one.
Yeah.
Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo.
Ooh.
21
Yeah.
damage.
Maybe that's effective. I don't know. Maybe.
One would think. One would think that.
So
that'd be
this poor girl, just you put her out of her misery.
Yeah.
You know, she falls limp. David, give me a stealth roll. What are you trying to do here?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do the stealth roll first. Just cause. Okay.
Yep.
A 13. A
Yep.
13.
Yeah, even with her trying to patch up, she noticed.
That's fine. She can notice me all she likes because she's out of actions. It's this one still alive, right?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm gonna run up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna douse her and her friend with Ezo.
Cool.
I'm just gonna run up with my like right hand, release that hose kink, and just squeeze with my arm as hard as I can to get like as much Ezo out of the bag as possible.
I'm gonna say that. What's the throwing rule? Nah, this isn't.
It's like an athletics thing, which.
Yeah, just roll me a straight athletics.
Okay. Yeah, I got good athletics.
Versus her. You get partial coverage.
Oh shit. Okay. Now this is the round that she's still like buckled in pain because of the
You know
ear
what?
thing.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. So yeah, no. So yeah, you win that one.
All right.
-3. I forgot about that. I put a negative.
I do need to
Debuffs, baby.
I do need to get rid of this bag. So like I've hosed the two of them down, and I just kind of like fling the bag at her. Right.
Okay. Now at a negative, what's the modifier for it?
I don't need it to hit her or nothing. I just need it off of my body. And
No, it's off
hit her.
your body. I'm
Okay,
giving you the opportunity at a negative. What is it? Negative to do another shooting action. You can have a -4. You can take a shot.
Oh yeah, I do want to take that shot at a -4.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Where's my handgun? There it is.
Oh,
And you're right there. So like, what do you?
Yeah, I think that I don't even shoot her. I think I just like shoot the ground where a bunch of Ezo is, and just kind of roll out of it. Like
Okay, yeah.
this is gonna hurt
yeah,
both of
roll
us, and
me.
I'm just gonna roll this way, and you're gonna die.
Roll me. You need a set of -4, so you just need like a
Oh, what?
17.
A 17 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 19. -4 would have been
What are you shooting with?
a pistol.
Yeah. No, you're in like 0 to 6 range, I would guess, right? You're like right there, right?
Yeah. Frex
So
is
if
not
you get-
careful here.
So if you got a 13, you got it.
Okay, yeah. I definitely have. I'm definitely. I got my 13 for sure.
So you fire, and she goes up like a great ball of fire. You say you're just trying to shoot at the Ezo, not her.
Yeah. Like Frex knows that that like the Ezo is the ticket, so I don't really need to hit her. I just need to hit the Ezo, and myself, protect myself from what I've just done.
Roll me 5d6 because she's venting. Remember.
Oh.
So oxygen is very flammable.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Sorry about your luck. Here, let me show dice rollers. I need to roll 5d6.
Yeah.
oh.
Eef.
1-6.
You see this horror as the internal part of her suit goes ablaze. And you
Oh,
can't hear
no.
it, but you can definitely know she is screaming. Vayla!
Oh,
You hear an agonizing scream, and then nothing.
Cut the channel. Just cut the channel.
I don't need to hear that.
Cut the channel, downloads the Omni tool data.
my
That'll tell me
God.
all I need to know later. It's fine.
Oh my god. Cool. So
Yeah, that's what Vela. Anytime there's nothing else going on, Vela's just pulling data from Omni tools.
I just assume that Frex is like here-ish. Maybe one square away at this point.
Okay. I'm going to give him a chance to shoot at you. He just saw his friend
This
just
guy?
go up. Yeah.
Hasn't he already taken his turn this round?
Mhm.
Has he? Yes, he has. Right.
Sweet.
Right.
He's right after me.
Sweet.
He's right. Yeah, I forgot. He's up there. So the next one would be Dell.
Ooh. Okay. I'll turn to the Turian then, and yeah, shoot again with that. I'll just keep shooting with that. With the assault rifle. Just keep going. Keep going. Mm-mm. 18.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. And 3d6. 12.
Wow. You hit him as you see him. He's finishing up his first patch, and he spins around as you hit him again. I'm gonna say that you impacted his visor,
Ooh.
and now all of a sudden he's looking around, taking an assessment, and realizing his comrades are dead, the sniper's dead, and he's the only one left. And he's seeing a Vorcha, and he's just now noticing a Lauren, and now and he's starting to get a real assessment, and you see him basically start backing away as quickly as possible. As you do that, you hear the you feel the familiarness of the Kodiak fly in, and you see and anybody who has friend foe ID tags realize that this is a tag for the ship, for the intruder, and CFO is
Okay.
here.
So, Casey, I hate to do this to you, but can we end it here before we really know how this whole scene resolves?
I mean, if you want,
Because I feel like
you guys
I feel like there's other like crews that could be moving here, and we still have to like do XP and stuff before we're done. Is that
Absolutely.
okay? Like we kind of end it like right here
Well,
at this.
I was gonna hand wave it because you guys did such a good job with this first crew, and basically Valorn's hacking here. By the time he gets back, the shit, like,
Oh, this guy?
she didn't come just with her.
This guy?
Yeah, by the time he gets back,
What's his movement?
like 6. Like that.
He ain't getting
Oh,
back
I'm
to me.
gonna shoot him
sorry.
before he gets anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah, he's dead.
I'm
So,
sorry,
like-
dude. He's not
Yeah,
leaving this
yeah.
canyon because I
By
got
the
movement
time they
8.
come to Valorm has now gotten so much speech data
Yeah,
that
Like,
he's constantly sending like status updates. He's got like 45 minutes worth of like information gathering and stuff, like just
45
ready to
minutes,
go.
It's like there's like 6 seconds of combat.
Yeah, but you know,
Bad.
but they were talking a whole bunch before they got there,
It's true,
and
it's
once
true.
you get all the sounds for a speech profile, you just put them together however you
so
want.
like,
It's like Siri.
that-
You just made Siri of this whole team.
if it wasn't for that role, David, yeah, we would have had to stop and we would have continued on. But that
Okay.
ingenious role idea for, I'm like, yeah, sure. What a clever way to defeat my 6 waves of bad guys that I was gonna do. Because yeah, no, you've cut off communications. They don't know.
Okay.
So
They're getting something.
they're getting stuff. And
We love it here. This is great. This exposure was
Yeah.
super funny.
Yeah.
I think what he does is he'll actually ping like just very basic information that might come from scans, like some very low level stuff that like anybody'd be able to find if they looked at the ship. And so like they're getting this stream of data from like familiar signatures, but it's like so useless.
Love it.
so as you guys are still kind of in added security. But before anything could really happen, anything else, you notice it's just a loud boom as something has entered in the atmosphere. And where those ships were, yeah, they're not there anymore. Where those shuttles are. Something very high power from orbit just dropped a lot of hate on them.
See, that's not okay. I don't like things that can do that to places where I am. The ground, right? Like that's just like
Lucky for you, that was the railgun fired from the Intruder.
I'm glad they're
Glad that's our
accurate. I was like
Yeah.
yo, that was a 10-minute walk, and that shit was from space. Like
They're very good. The fire, they are
easily been us.
absolute, but they're very good. It was very danger close, but you guys have been pinging their locations,
Sure,
like with all
sure.
that radio data,
Yeah, totally.
and I'm sure Valorn was
Just-
like
I'm
sending
just
that data
saying,
back.
That was like a quick. Like, fucking
Whatever Vorcha for danger close is, that is it.
yeah.
And you guys notice as CFO is, because you guys took the time to prep, it doesn't take as long to get the core out. So you guys get the core out, strap it up, get it in there.
Okay.
They were able to stop most of the EZO leak, so it's not going to be hazardous crew when it gets on there. And you guys see CFO signal to get on the shuttle, while she's also radioing the other shuttle to take off from its hiding spot, so it doesn't have to evac.
Yeah,
And
So
as soon as we get that locked down, Dell's like walking past, like, all right, Team Obsidian, hoo-ha, let's go. Like getting on,
Gold
like,
could never do that. Yeah. Gold could
Yeah.
never do that.
goals.
Never.
Who are those
and,
assholes?
and
Deserve
Frex
to rule.
Frex throws down onto the ground 6 rifles.
and you see CFO just kind of, her body language is like, what?
Hey,
Okay.
we can all have rifles.
A second ago.
I'll just add to my little armory. I've got
Or
going.
whatever they had, whatever the field had brought, right?
Mhm.
Probably
I'll
a bunch
give
of them
that
are
to you
jacked
because
up. Probably a bunch of them are damaged and stuff, but they're still there on
here's
the
the
pile.
thing, what nobody told the Vorcha is that there was no monetary value here. This was an in-house mission. Nobody told that to Flex, did they?
No, I mean, Frex knew that we were getting paid, right? Like the ship doesn't make any money, but Vorcha makes money.
You know what? That's a fair statement. Yeah, you get paid. You're gonna get paid 1,000 credits for
There it
this
is.
job.
And I mean that's between Camus and the Vorcha. Like,
Fair enough.
we weren't told we needed to relay that information.
We're coin operated. The Vorcha.
No, you got a $5,000 to $10,000 rifle sitting there because it's an SR-1 from the SR-1 Normandy. Yeah, 1,000.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys get that out of there. You guys are coming back up in space. You notice that the Intruder has taken a lot of damage.
Ooh.
And it seems that they were in combat, definitely in combat. And as you guys get on there, you're seeing and walking through to the debriefing. You notice, like in the med bay, there are crew members being patched up. You notice that there's a lot of internal fires to the ship, and whatever did this kind of damage was definitely cruiser class.
Wow.
Cruiser class. Like, the only reason that the Intruder survived is it was faster and was able to put better hits. But it was definitely took a lot of damage. So you guys are, but overall the crew seems to be, because they see that core come on board, it seems worth it. Everybody's like, okay, it was worth it.
Yeah.
As you
Dell's
guys-
gonna give a little hit to Reno's, just like a little like tap on the shoulder, and be like, "That's why we don't leave. That's why it's good to stay."
That was the most fun I've had in like months.
Way to look.
It was great.
Yeah.
See, Dale,
I got
that's
to
your goal to
walk
get off planet.
for 10 minutes in one direction and I didn't hit the end of a fucking asteroid. It was great.
We could do the same thing back at home, just like on a
No,
smaller
10
scale.
minutes is a circle. That's not fun. I'm not a hamster.
as you guys are saying that, Camus is like very impressive. Dell, guys, team, very impressive.
We know. We know.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I got this as well. And then Valor will like send, I guess, to like whatever the big screen is, like this complete reconstruction of the Normandy SR-1. Like,
that in and of itself, and he's like, holy shit. Like, you hear holy shit come out of his, he's like, that's impressive.
it took a little bit of doing, and I did have to watch quite a bit of harrowing footage of its destruction, but I managed to piece together the inside as well. So
Wait, you have the videos of...
some of them, yeah, I found some of the crew and their Omni tools. Well, they weren't functional and they're not now, but for a brief time they were.
Okay. This is invaluable data. Good job. Good job, Obsidian. Excellent job. And he's like, hope y'all weren't hoping to go home.
Where we going? Where we going, boss? Where we going?
At least for the next couple of weeks, we're going to have to be in another nebula.
Wait. Are we still going to be on the ship though? Or are we going to like a place?
Not sure yet. But I don't think it's safe right now for us to... There's something going on. And whoever's starting to gear up against Arya's got fired, as you saw coming up. And now they know exactly who took the core. So it's gonna be at least a before we get to him, as we're doing patchwork and hiding. He's like, I think there's a scrap yard, like a scrap space station that we can get scrap from and patch up the ship. We're in no fighting shape to go back in cases of fleet waiting.
Frex asks, what happened to the other ship?
Oh, it's scrap.
Did it fall down a gravity well?
It'll meet the same fate as Normandy.
Okay.
But I don't
The
wanna
margarita machine.
Yeah, Frex runs to go check on the Warren and all the Vorcha. Like now that Frex knows that their job is basically done, they're running to the family.
Oh.
Right.
Hey.
You would find out that none of your named Vorcha, but some Vorcha have.
Oh sure, yeah, we
have
can
been
figure out
hurt.
how many died and all that kind of stuff later.
Oh no,
Oh.
nobody died. Nobody died, but there's definitely Vorcha that have been injured.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Hey, boss.
Hmm.
Have you heard from Gold Team? How are they doing on their mission?
I have not heard from Gold, and we will not hear from Gold Team, especially after this.
See, and we're better communicators. Just saying.
I don't know about you guys, but I want some serious obsidian inlay on my armor. Just obsidian it out. Just
so much inlay.
get it all. Show what team. We have uniforms now, but like.
But like
and
cool
That's my
looking
new project.
uniforms now.
He
Those lame ass
totally-
gold uniforms.
He's like,
Gold.
he's like, you and I need to talk. Like he looks
About
at
my
you,
obsidian inlay, sure.
about
Let's
your
go.
discontent towards Gold Team. He looks at Vale and is like, well, it looks like you're gonna get at least a couple weeks your the science bay to yourself.
Oh yeah, because Gold Team can't come back because we're
Yeah, they
hiding.
can't
There's no competition for lab space now.
But as he pretty much dismisses you guys to do whatever, that's where we're ended. Camus and Sifo very pleased. You guys did an excellent job, and you got us barely. Valorm saved y'all's butt on.
Thank you.
I love how you guys come up with super creative ways to beat my battle plans. Like, I was like, yeah, no, if he's doing that and he succeeds, they'll not know what the hell's going on. And
I had all this computer stuff going on. Might as well just use it.
Yeah, right.
And you guys also got lucky with my D20. I kept rolling really, really low for punctures.
Oh yeah, yeah. See if they.
And I'm like, yeah, well, like every single one of them is like, basically, if it was 11 and above, I was splitting this in half. Anything below 10 and below, they were gonna get punctured.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a good chance. So let's see here, XP. God. Honestly, I want to give everybody role playing. I mean, we didn't really do a lot of combat, in the sense of like you guys did a lot of crucial hits, but like overall, I feel like session for everybody.
Well, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said I feel like it was a very good role playing session for you guys.
That's fun.
So how do y'all feel about 60 XP?
Sure.
Feel pretty good about it.
I'm definitely giving Dell a renegade point for just how she acted towards Gold Squad.
I don't know. They deserve it.
Yeah,
They know what they did.
they did nothing wrong.
They know
They know what they did.
They did everything wrong.
They did
Gold-
nothing wrong.
Exactly.
They swooned Drax with that promise of
Yeah.
money.
and they keep getting in Valorn's way. It's like, come on, Gold Squad, live up to your name.
So,
Oh my
but yeah, I think that's the only renegade because y'all were pretty much just soldiers in this one. Y'all did your jobs. Renos actually gets Paragon point for reburying the body and showing respect towards the dead. So that's a Paragon action. So you can add that to your account.
I have one paragon finally.
Does lighting someone on fire with Ezo as their suit is ventilated?
Yeah,
count as
actually,
a
I was
Paragon
like,
or
yeah,
renegade?
that's a renegade point definitely for Frex. That was brutal, and I was like, science, oxygen's flammable. Fuck, she's
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be kind
I'm
of
pretty
cool if
sure
there was
like
just
methane is flammable too. Like the whole atmosphere is
It's very
probably pretty
flammable.
damn
Yeah, but there's
flammable.
it's carbon, right? There's also
Yeah.
carbon dioxide, so it would snuff out whatever flames there.
Right.
But the oxygen
Yeah.
being introduced into this,
Yeah, all right,
that's,
cool.
that's gonna
Yeah.
go up real good.
Frex earns a renegade point
So
for
Um,
lighting someone on fire.
everybody,
Nice.
appreciate y'all playing. Group, I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah, dude, that was fun.
making it.
Always so much fun.
That was super fun.
Yee.
Next week or the next time is the beach episode, so it's gonna be very roleplay heavy for the audience. So don't expect a lot of dice, but do expect some more story.
Sweet.
Some pieces. I will just go ahead and say that you guys will probably be back on Omega. I will probably answer. I'm not gonna have you, but I'm definitely putting that for in-game chat and stuff. It's like, yeah, you guys are definitely stuck out in space for like the next three to 4 months.
I mean, maybe our next episode is stuck in space. That's why it's
Yeah, I
the beach
wouldn't
episode.
mind
Is we're
that.
like
Yeah.
stuck on this ship that's
Oh,
getting
yeah,
repaired, and so
yeah.
there
Actually, you know what? I like that better.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe we set up a room like a hollow deck to where it looks like a beach
There you go.
Yeah.
because we needed to do something.
Does a warship have a?
Right?
This is,
Big
For
question.
training purposes?
well, here's
I
it
mean,
does.
that's
I
why
mean,
they have it in Star Trek.
yeah, they have it, but
And also
in
for
Star
leisure.
Trek, those ships are not necessarily warships by the
They're
lore of
exploration
Star Trek.
vessels.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
they just have guns just in case, and like,
They have
but I will-
phasers. They don't have
yeah,
guns.
yeah. Well, so, but yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll talk it out. But next week, next time we play will be a beach episode, so probably zero combat unless somebody gets in a fight. I purposely I've saved Ghost Squadron because I have a feeling y'all have the chance y'all would just fight Gold.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
no,
they
no.
keep
I don't think we
talking
would ever
down
fight
to us.
them.
That would
Not-
be insubordination, which is
Yeah. We would just.
we only
would
do
just,
that for
Maybe-
comedic effect.
We
Not
would
like
just neg
serious
them
insubordination.
into one.
Maybe in a sanctioned
Yeah,
During-
punching fight for
wrestling.
fun. Or,
It is-
yeah.
It
you
is
go.
lore that Turian ships, Turian captains do allow their crew members to fight
There it
to
is.
burn off steam.
There it is.
I mean, yeah, if they want to start an underground fight club, then we'll start an underground fight club on the ship. We'll go.
I'm a brawler.
It doesn't- It doesn't have to be an underground fight club. It's a fight
It
club.
could be an above ground fight club.
it's
It
on
could
the
be
Yeah.
The ground fight club.
Any-
They start
Anywhere
with
from-
rule 2. They start with rule 2 because rule 1 doesn't apply. You can't actually talk about it. Like, it's all
Yes.
good.
It's actually
Easier.
encouraged. It's
Yeah.
encouraged
Yeah.
to keep everybody chill.
That's right.
Camus would actually referee the fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
keep
see?
y'all-
fucking Lauren has been taking advantage of that.
Yeah. All right.
Can you
So
just
So, folks, we're gonna call it a night because it's like 1 my time. Everybody, thanks a ton for tuning in. Tomorrow morning, there's gonna be some character creation, and then tomorrow afternoon, there's gonna be some Cyberpunk live streams with Artel Sorian, and then tomorrow evening, there's gonna be some Aegon. So we're gonna be a busy bunch tomorrow. May we
You
all
don't
eat
get
our
rid of us that
Wheaties
easy.
and drink our coffee
Wheaties.
and make it.
Sorry about
Just
that,
sleep till noon again.
No, dude, no, you didn't do anything wrong at all. Oh, did Frex win the bet? We will find out because Gold Squad is separated from the ship for an extended period of time, and we don't know how Gold Squad went.
That's the only reason I want to know what's up with Gold Squad. I
Did
don't know if I'm
Drax-
making bank.
Did Drax make money or not? Exactly. Exactly. Okay. I want to hit the raid button. See if anybody's still streaming.
Womble-tastic.
Oh, Womble is awesome.
He's in New Zealand. So
Yeah, so he'll be streaming for a while. Cool. Let's all go
it's
hang
like
out with Womble.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
During the day.
Womble's good people. He's a time traveler. He's a time lord. He's always a day ahead of us. And so we're gonna go hang out with Womble.
So rude that he doesn't warn us about more stuff, right?
I know,
Like,
right? All right, everybody. As always, have fun and play well.
May all your rolls be crids.